You mind if I make a public service announcement real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, there's two of y'all in the Anons. Get your ass out the bed. Come on up here. We ain't finna say nothing bad. You ain't
Yeah,
finna hear nothing special from us. We not exposing. We not doing nothing crazy.
not at
We not
all.
talking about nobody. So get your ass out the bed and come up here and talk.
Nah, fuck that. I'm ready to say some wild
Okay,
shit.
hold on. Wait, hold
These
on.
niggas,
Before Mushy say wild shit, I don't know what you finna say. I may or may not be affiliated. And get your ass out the bed. Okay, go ahead, Mushy. Go ahead.
I just want to say I unsubscribed from that shit,
Hmm.
right? And did I send you? Yeah, I sent you the screenshot. Yeah, so one of our peoples in there was like, "Man, you left too early, man. We ain't gonna see the party dash." So I'm like, "Man, you're a fool, dog." So when I went back, I was like, "Let me see." And I went back in that bitch on the browser and seen they had banned me from playback. I was like, "Bitch, I unsubscribed first. Y'all can't kill me." I was
Wait,
like, "This
Mushy,
shit."
you got banned too? For what?
Yeah, I got banned. Speaking up, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, guy, I think they think I had threatened the girls, but I ain't really threatened
No,
them. I
I
was
heard,
like, ain't nothing
I
to
heard
about
you.
me,
You didn't
uncle.
really threaten, but you kind of that wasn't the time to say that because any little thing you say, they were gonna be like, "What?"
Mm, yeah. So then I just got off there because I just seen like, come on, bro, y'all victim blaming and letting this man talk this shit, dog. Like this is crazy. So I was just like, I unsubscribed, and then I came back. And when somebody hit me up and shit, and I was just, let me see what they talking about. And then he got there. I seen I was banned, so I was like, oh well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave it alone. But I was ready to talk shit on the timeline, but I was like, no, I ain't even gonna do it. Y'all can have it,
Bro, you
dog.
asking for a lady. We
Yeah,
got one ain't on out the bed. What's up?
for them to kick you out was really stupid because it just makes you like. I mean, see, if you never would have did the little lightweight threat or whatever, they're gonna say that that's why they did
Yeah,
it. But
that's why they did
really,
it.
it's
Yeah,
because you were trying to defend, like, "Hey, bro, you are." You know, like because some that particular individual was like, "Oh, you're spotlighting drama now." I'm like, spotlighting drama. Me and Mushy were just talking, having a good time, and some random, you know, like just I made one random comment and it just went to hell in a
yeah,
handbasket.
yeah. And then I kept saying, I was like, telling Shad, I'm like, you doing the same thing. Like, this is why we in this situation right now, because y'all coming up trying to defend y'all bullshit. And here it goes. So, like, all right, man. Like, and you was sending pictures to motherfucker. You showing people news in that bitch. Like, I know they ain't like that shit.
Because they know that the voice that you have, one, you're older, two, you're from the South, and there's like people are gonna trust your opinion because you talk more straight. You're not gonna do a whole bunch of BSing, you know? And so they gotta kill your voice. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
people are gonna really believe the victims over the victimizer, you know. But he was doing a lot of
yeah.
spin doctor work, but hey. That's what you're
Man,
supposed
that
to do
shit,
when you're
I was
accused of something
mad
that,
as a
you
bitch.
know.
Man, I was sitting there mad
I
as
would have just
shit.
rather
Like,
them not talk
and
about it. Just don't talk about it. Then sit
yeah,
up and
y'all
lie.
brought it up. Yeah, so I'm sitting there like, I ain't say nothing because after I said, like, oh, what kind of, I said, I said, so what part of the spectrum y'all think I'm on? And niggas to me talking shit like y'all doing here. So I ain't say shit. I just was like, all right, I'm gonna leave this alone. And nigga said my name, and I was like, man, y'all really want to know how this shit happened? Like, what the fuck? Like, cause this shit some bullshit. Like, I ain't gonna let y'all do this. And it was just nasty. And I'm like, bro, hell nah, I ain't associating myself with people like this. Y'all talk all that shit and goddamn,
Well,
then y'all doing this.
right. It's just Beans was trying to act as if she was there from the beginning, and maybe she was in the Anons, but
Hey, nah, yeah,
she wasn't when we like initially how we initially had that first conversation. Because there wasn't anybody in the
yeah,
Anons when I said, "Oh, what, that place you got kicked out of?" You know what I'm saying? Like when I said that,
yeah,
nobody was in the Anon. So
Ooh, one
a
of my
lot of people were
favorites.
trying to pretend that. a lot of people were trying to pretend that I was talking about something that I wasn't talking about.
Wasn't,
It was a
yeah,
lot of like, oh, child.
Hey, one
There
of
was
my
like
yeah, yeah,
somebody had said that I told them that I was in the Discord, the private Discord. I was never in that private Discord, and nor did I ever ask to be
yeah,
in it. Like, no offense, I hate like group think stuff. I just don't. I don't like to. I'm not the sorority girl type. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a part of no group.
yeah,
I like to think for myself. That way, if I'm wrong, I can stand alone. I don't have a problem being wrong, standing
damn.
alone.
I tried to get the
yeah.
Anons out the bed, and I got us an extra one.
Oh, I
You
don't
got the
care.
extra
Oh, they
one.
gonna keep coming. It's
Yeah,
totally fine. But no, I
yeah,
Hey,
think that
Ren.
it's a little annoying that I didn't like that it was a lot of deflecting, and Mushy has a very stand up. He's a stand up guy, so it was like, why are we attacking him so much? But hey, I'm like, this is I guess I'm not used to all that. When I don't like people, I just don't go around them. I don't be trying to
yeah,
like interact with people I don't like. So I had it. I even told other people that in the community. I was like, I don't get it. Like, if y'all don't like somebody, y'all sure do talk to all the people that you can't stand. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And have full conversations with them and smiling and chucking and jiving. If I don't fuck with you, I'm not following
yeah,
you on social media. I don't care about what's going on in your life. I don't care who died or who was birthed. I don't want to be around you.
yeah,
Um, like that's just me. But I had to learn that there's a lot of like kind of keeping your enemies closer. Like that's kind of how they operate. And not when I
yeah,
say they, I just mean like humans. But I don't operate like that. Maybe I should operate like that more. I don't know.
yeah. Oh, Dora, you out of your tism space?
Bitch, if you shake it up, we gotta make some money off this shit. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Hold up, bitch. Jory, did you know that Mushy got kicked out of the community?
Yeah, I was
Damn,
made
Mush.
wait, the community. I thought that it was
Oh
just
no,
the
just playback. Yeah,
No,
just
girl, look,
playback.
no, girl, they took his black card. No, I'm joking. Yes.
Mushy, what you
Lawsuit.
did? What you
Man,
did,
when I knew
that's
brother?
it, the mess,
insane
I knew
What
considering
he
you
that
was a
this man
did?
didn't
mess.
really do anything. But I mean, I feel like it is what it is. I think that whenever you speak against certain stuff or speak about certain stuff, then people start to get testy. So, whatever makes people feel better, I guess.
Yeah.
Mushy, you was in there talking about Pusha T or something?
No, just
Oh my
just
God.
not letting just not letting them spin the cycle. That's it.
People were being a spin doctor. And
But like I don't give a fuck about it, but at the same time, like if y'all just gonna be on some smiling at niggas' faces and shit, then go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, but don't
Okay,
talk
I
to
got a
me.
question though. Okay, so according to the internet, we all strangers. So don't you expect strangers to talk shit about you and then be cool with you in their face?
Yeah. That's why I said it ain't really matter for real, cause like I said, he seen me making jokes about this shit. But when y'all trying to goddamn just be on some fuck shit, then I'ma get mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, dog. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't gonna do this. You know what I mean? Cause I don't really be talking about people on here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know me. Like, I be respectful to everybody. So I don't care about that shit for real. You know what I mean? But I just don't like fake shit. Like fake shit, I can't stand. I
nigga,
just can't
just keep it
stand it.
a buck, bro. You wanted to, you were having my back. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's
Y'all was
really
having
what it
it. I was
was. Like you had my back, and you were just like, "Hold on, wait. Maya's
yeah,
hella cool, and we need to make sure
yeah,
that she's not being violated." And that we don't really know for sure what all was released. You know what I mean? We know
yeah,
so because
Y'all haven't
I
learned by now, niggas don't care if people get violated. Niggas be getting doxxed. Motherfuckers be saying all type of shit.
yeah. All
mhm.
Sending
type
out,
of
they
shit.
don't care about shit like that.
No, exactly. And
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
Hey,
yeah. They
that was
don't.
what
They
I
that was
say
don't.
my
in my
naive
DMs
my
earlier. I said, don't even, they ain't worth it. It ain't
that
worth
was
it.
my
Yeah,
naivety a little bit, only because I'm not really on Twitter like that. And if I do talk to a guy, usually it's in person or maybe on an Instagram or like, during COVID through a dating app. Like Twitter was just not a space where I would go to really talk to
Don't do it.
people. But
don't
Don't do
do
it.
it.
well, I
Don't do
already
it.
did, and
Learn.
look at what happened.
I get it. Just let's
Lesson
don't
learned.
do it
Yeah, hell
again.
no, girl. I ain't doing shit. Uh-uh.
Yeah. I damn sure was taking up for my buddy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like all the time. Like I like they hate when I take up for doors. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Of
then
course,
they got
yeah.
and people hate when I like take up for people because no, y'all ain't gonna do this fuck shit, dog. Like hell
Well,
no.
they. I
And
was
just
told.
fucking
I was
lie.
told one
But
day
the
they're
thing is, they are gonna
you're
do the fuck shit, and they just gonna keep doing it. So it ain't nothing niggas can do about it. You can talk to
Yeah,
them, you can
yeah.
yell at them, you might can beat their ass. They still gonna wake up on
right
whatever day
Uh
and do whatever they gonna do.
and do it. Yeah,
yeah,
do it
you're
again.
right, son. Yeah, you're right. You
No.
damn sure right, so that
Yeah.
was just like I can't let this shit happen though. Like this
Yeah.
shit too flawed for y'all to niggas goddamn sit up here and be spending these people. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's too
I was like, nah, this done
obvious.
too
Like,
flawed.
and the fact that you were there is what makes it even better, is because you was there from like the beginning of the space. So you are speaking from a place of not like
Emotion.
like you're not making shit up. You're literally you were literally
Yeah,
right there. So it's kind of hard to spin someone whenever they kind of watched it all play out. But
yeah,
Well,
all
I
play
mean,
out.
that's why they had to kick him out because he was talking too much real shit. You
yeah,
know.
you getting too close to the truth, I guess.
Like, okay,
Like,
this nigga. But it was funny though, because they were stressed out about who was coming into the playback. They were like, Who's that? Who's that?" And they were hella stressed out.
But that's how you are when you know you on some bull. When people that ain't on bullshit, they trying to watch every single thing that move because they don't want the right person to find out whatever is going on or get involved in whatever's going on. So
Hmm.
fuck
yeah,
them. Yeah, let them do what they gonna do.
yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's all it was. Like niggas talking shit and trying to
mhm.
goddamn. Hey, dog, you ain't like this for real. I ain't the fuck. And that's why I was like, what the hell, dog? Like, I don't know. Me, when I get to that point, I'm like, nigga, now I gotta find you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do this
That
shit. Like, I
felon come
can't.
out of
Yeah, yeah. Like I can't. I didn't work too hard, son. It like the suppress shit. So like when I had those outbursts, it was like, nigga, you do not know who you fucking with. Like, but nah, nigga, you goddamn violating people. Like, and y'all sitting up here, goddamn, going for this shit. Like, hell no, dog. Like, no, we ain't doing that shit. But I see niggas don't, like you said, sonny, niggas don't care. Like. They don't care because it's the person who the people is. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't right. You know what I mean? And then the excuses this nigga gave something because she leaked my videos. Like what videos, nigga? You saying good morning? Like man, shut your bitch
Right.
ass up, dog. Like come on, dog.
Well, and then by you
I'm so
saying,
triggered. I don't
by
know what to
but
do.
here's the thing: by him saying that, he just incriminated himself. She heard all that and recorded all that. So, like, by you saying that, you basically just said you did it and why, the reasoning in which why you did it. You know what I'm saying? So, if an investigator goes, "Well, why did he do this?" Oh, well, there was a video that she leaked. So, like, it's almost as if he's saying he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just,
Yeah,
child, I just can't. Like, that's how.
Well, she did post that good morning video, but still, like, news is crazy. That is
Yeah, news, but
crazy.
and
crazy.
no, it's not just
That's
it's not just
nuts.
news. It was a live. There was a live video that was,
Trust me. You don't have to update me on
yeah. That's why I
Yeah,
was
trust.
like, you live video the mother. That's crazy to me.
yeah, that's
And supposedly
crazy,
there
Well, it
was
was a
dog.
whole
Like
bunch of women cheering it on too. So it's like,
that's
what?
even
yeah,
crazy.
that was
Come
That's
the
on
even
now.
nasty part.
A
crazier.
whole
Yeah.
bunch of them. A whole
A
bunch of them.
whole bunch of them. That's why I shut up until he said my name, and I was like, you know what? Y'all want to know how this shit went for real?
I'm like
Like,
you, Mushy. I tweaked out when I heard about it. I tweaked hard.
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah,
hold
because
on, dog.
it's like you can't hate. So I kind of feel sorry for her because Bray said, damn, like they hate me that much. And my heart kind of broke for her because it's like just like, yeah, I've heard she's told me some of the things that she did that she regret, she kind of wishes she didn't do. I get all of that, out of emotion, being angry. We had a little powwow conversation, and she's younger, so she's gonna be a little emotional when people, whatever. But it's like, girl, like before she had did anything, it was already animosity and drama. So now that she did this, you think that it's okay to live stream a sex tape? You're crazy. And all of that stuff
Well,
lives on
he
a
shared it. He
server.
shared it with a bunch of women that hate the girls, so they thought it
Yeah,
Yeah,
was
but
fun,
but it lives on the server.
type of
So
stuff. You know what I'm
all
saying?
you got to do is
Then
get a subpoena, and then there you go. Like that's what them white folks gonna do. Like he gonna go to jail, y'all.
yeah,
Like
that's
that's
nasty work.
crazy.
Like it's sending the girl nudes to anybody is just nasty work. Like act like you've been here before, brother.
yeah,
If I go to jail, it needs to be for like I was fighting for my people. I was climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. There was like no water left. And I was like, okay, so we have to go ahead. You know what I mean? Like the Russians came, so we had to leave. Like, I don't want to go to jail behind because I outed some girl that,
Not the Russians.
or some
Not some girl, not some girl.
or some
Not
dude.
some girl, yeah.
Oh, shut,
No,
shut,
no.
shut all y'all. I hate y'all. I said I am an equal opportunity, I was kidding. But no, it's just
No.
for me, it's just
They
like
trying to sway that equal.
I know they really are. And you know what? They might win because when I've been going, no, I'm kidding. Let me stop. Let me not be loud.
I'm
I'm gonna get
screaming. I'm screaming.
he's asleep. Let me not wake him. But no, it's just to
Yeah.
me, it's I can't. I don't want to go to jail behind no cybercrime.
When I seen her today, she posted that she
Like
went.
bullying.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
crazy.
seen. Yeah,
Hmm.
Lose
somebody hit
everything.
me. Yeah, somebody hit me today and was like, "Did she go to the police yet?" And I was
Yeah, she
like, "Bruh,
did. She
like
did.
niggas,
Definitely did.
yeah, niggas, yeah." Somebody hit me from playback and was like, "Did she go to the police yet?" And I was like, "Shit, I don't know." So I was like, "Damn, you really want to see this nigga burn?" He was like, "Oh God," I was down.
That's the thing, though. You gotta go straight to where your problem gonna get solved. You come to the internet trying to get some sympathy and people don't want to give it to you, it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah,
Exactly. And
yeah,
that's why I was posting stuff and then I caught myself and was like, girl, your parents raised you to be a little smarter than this. Delete all of that. Let her know you're an ally, you have her back, but move on.
They're just gonna clip up your space, my moon, and
Yep.
put it on paywall. That's it. That's
Yeah,
all.
I'm gonna have to start a
yeah.
Nah,
payroll
So
just for the Clippers, just so that they don't,
Oh,
nah.
which clipper y'all
I'm gonna
talking about?
make
Let
my
me
little
make sure I'm
space
subscribed.
extend. It's gonna be great.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
kitchen,
I'm like,
Oh, you
kitchen
because I
say
said
didn't
he
want
kitchen?
to.
done
Okay,
clipping.
bet.
Oh yeah, it's
No, he
kitchen.
done. He done. He done. Kitchen done. He
Oh,
said he done
kitchen
clipping.
done?
I don't believe
He
Oh,
that.
been done.
okay.
I don't
I
believe that
don't
at
Yeah,
I
all.
don't believe it
Nah, he
neither.
been done.
Why would he be done clipping just out the blue as he was starting to get so much momentum?
I don't know. He said he just the other day he was just like he just don't see no fun in it no more. I guess, but
When
he,
it was fun.
Well,
That's
I
hello.
know that they were like marking his channels and stuff, or they were
yeah, they
flagging his
flagging and
channel.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I think that's interesting. That's another kind of interesting thing that I think came from Clubhouse, like where people would be offended by things that were reasonable.
Right.
Like people be like, I know you didn't take me off the stage. Like you were cussing everybody out. Don't touch me.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Green
hmm.
bean me, big bruh. Green bean me. Remember
Yes.
the
And
green
then it's like,
beans?
yes. And
Oh
then
my
it's like,
God.
but that
Memories.
became like socially, like if you threw a fit, that became like one of the social rules. Like, okay, don't touch her, don't take her off stage, let her say what she wanna say. And then I feel like the same thing kind of happened with the Clippers, where the Clippers like, man, they ain't right, bro. They flagged me. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of sharing of IP here too. I noticed, and I'm like, four people sharing IP. How does that work?
Oh, you talking about after
oh,
A
hours.
lot of
Right, and then
people are
like,
just using it to funnel to whatever they do get paid from, like YouTube or other outlets. So those spaces
yeah,
doesn't pay.
that's.
You can funnel your artists or sorry, your audience to wherever you want them to go.
right.
yeah,
I think it's some better ways to use it, but I also feel like that's easy for me to say. I didn't fucking do it either.
Let me tell you
True.
about these Anons. These are the most loyal Anons in the world.
yeah,
To literally go from space to space like this, it is
yeah.
astonishing.
Mm-hmm.
Chef's kiss.
We need the who said they had the yeah, Chamba said he had the
He said he
technology.
had the code to decode the Anon.
Yeah.
However, it did come across my desk that there's some changes happening in spaces for January of 2026. Very excited to see those. They're
Yeah,
going to be
like
rolling
what?
out no, they're going to be rolling out private rooms, and I think that they're going to be rolling out something to do with the Anons, but you didn't
Mm.
hear it from me.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
okay.
that's
Yeah.
sweet. That's
Are they
sweet.
one? Is X one of your clients or
Nah, X is
look at
not
me?
one of
I'm
my
look
clients.
shh, look.
I just know some things. No. I just know
No,
some things. But
look.
they did beta testing with I'm not gonna reveal my source, but they did beta testing with somebody I know.
Oh,
So it
cool.
came across my desk.
You wasn't recording the last space, but they have a recording of it. So The people
because
just
Nah, I
we
don't think
had
nobody got
500
nobody.
people in
Somebody got a
we
recording
had
of it.
500 people up in here, so
five hundred
they were
people.
sitting in the anons recording it in the background.
Who do
Wait, did
y'all
you
think
say
had these
five
A9s in
hundred
here?
people?
Are you
I
really gonna
wonder
ask
who
that?
it was.
I'm gonna be mute up
Wait,
because
I'm sorry. Can we rewind slightly
I
because
could never
I am
guess
not
who
up
brought the
on the
Anon on
I'm
you.
not up on the T. Did you say it was 500? Were you being hyperbolic?
it was about I think like 200 plus, and then by the time we were done, there was a total of like 512. But I looked at the number. Yeah,
Hold
Oh,
on, you talking about from the shit that from the other
yeah,
What?
night?
w- w-
For real? I was driving when it was happening,
it
so
was a
I ain't never
lot
looked
of
down.
people to where I was like, oh my god.
Oh,
Like in
oh
total,
Whoa.
that's
shit,
how
yeah.
many people like came through from the drama because people were coming in and leaving, coming in and leaving. Like they were
what
just.
was the drama?
It was Mushy and Dory and I minding our own business, and Alicia said, "Get let me up." Hold on. So
Yeah,
basically, we were talking, and then I think Dory just simply said something like, "Oh, I don't think I'm in that Discord," or "I'm not in that Discord," and she was kind of like saying it matter of factly, and I just said, "Oh, is that the one you got kicked out of?" And I'm like doing my nails, just saying it funny. Then she goes, "Hold on, wait, what? What do you mean I got kicked out?" And then shortly after, she's like, "I didn't get kicked out of anything. I didn't get kicked out of anything. I removed myself." I said, Hold on, wait, are we talking about the same Discord?" Because I knew of two Discords, and I thought she got kicked out of the Royal Mall Discord and that private one, but she didn't. It was she removed herself. Alicia was the one that had got kicked off. So then Alicia, as she's trying to explain it to me, Alicia comes on stage and all these people come out of Anons to hear Alicia explain herself, and then the argument starts. Beans got on stage, or first it was what's his name? Slick.
slick.
Slick got on stage, then after Slick, then Beans. And it was just arguing and a lot of stuff. And I was just listening. And I should have muted it.
Yeah,
I
we
really
just
should have just
listening.
said, take this to another stage because this is a lot. But I was trying to make sense. Like, I'll be honest with you, I was sitting there like, okay, who are these niggas? Because I even said that. I was like, I don't even know none of you niggas. Like, and then all I heard that made me perk up was they were sharing sex tapes of
News.
and nudes of people like I.E. Bree in the space. I said, what? And meanwhile, I'm not at the time, I'm not even like cool with Bree, never had a falling out with her or anything, but I didn't know her, wasn't cool with her. Because I was cool still with Micah and the whole team over there. So I was like, hold on, wait, what's happening? That's what made me kind of like lose it a little bit. And then I was like, well, hold on, wait. And I just kind of stood up for Brie a little bit, like, because if you're sharing people's news, like that's a violation. What's going on? And then they told me, no, you don't have to worry about anything. Like you weren't shared. Well, then who else was though? And how do you know for sure that I wasn't shared? I could have something could have been shared after the fact. It was just like a lot of like
Wait, you gave up nudes?
no. So I was talking to someone for well over 6, 7 months, and there wasn't a nude. It was like a picture of something, right? But it wasn't like my face wasn't in it. So I wasn't really worried about me. Because they didn't say me. They were more so like, we know for a fact this person was shared and live streamed. And that's what made me freak out. And I was like, oh shit. And then by the next day, all hell broke loose. But
I was
that
interested to
was
see if anything would come of that. And
Oh
I
no, it is. It is. He's probably a police report has been filed,
oh
and
shit.
there's other people that have been shared. I'm not even sure. It's kind of like I'm going to lure you into sending me things, sending me pictures and videos, right? So we're going to take the conversation out of the chat. We're going to talk on the phone, whatever. And then in the event that we were on the phone at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, cupcaking or whatever, and you send a pic or something, now that's being shared. It wasn't like, any of these girls are OnlyFans girls, any of these girls are sex workers. These are regular chicks that just liked a guy and shared a video or a picture with the guy they liked. It's that simple. And this particular person is being accused of sharing it. Now, the police report has been filed. There is some things that might go down in regards to investigation, a subpoena to Discord. You have to be careful when you mess with people who work in tech because, we know people. We can call the founder. Like you get, like you have to understand. Like people be thinking that these tech bros that run these companies are just like so high up that nobody knows them. You be surprised who people know. So you have to be careful who you mess with. You just do. And you have to be careful who's, I don't know, whose god brother is. And maybe they're the director of cyber crimes. You don't, you have to be careful who you fuck over. That's all. Because you just never know. But according to Bree, she has a lot of recordings of people saying things, kind of insinuating that that person shared it and was like, and so what? Prove it. Well, a subpoena will prove that. I mean, you could delete the server, honey. We could pull data. Like, like a really good defense hacker could just hack into your phone, clone your phone, hack in, pull the data off your phone. You know what I mean? Well, fuck a subpoena, but we can get the subpoena. Like that's the thing. You, for me, I'm not worried because I never sent anything with my face on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not too stressed. But my thing is like to do that to other women because it wasn't just Bree. So supposedly there's a ton of other girls that were exposed. So we'll see. I hope that it was just a picture that was shared and not a video. And maybe Alicia and Dory heard wrong, but I don't think they did. I don't think they did. I don't think two people heard wrong. But I'm gonna leave that there.
Shit crazy,
Hmm.
dog.
Hmm.
Yeah, you got to be careful
I,
with sharing people's like. You
does
can't.
anybody wonder why everything's coming out now? Like, what happened to make everything start coming out?
Just from that
Because
conversation, it was just
Because
from
I
that.
think that wasn't long ago. When that, I mean, I think it
yeah,
wasn't
that was
long
like back
ago, but it
in.
wasn't necessarily last week neither.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was
Yeah,
just
it
like.
was.
Why
It
now?
was
But I
just
think that
from.
they were holding that information.
So it was just funny. Yeah. It was just from that conversation, Sunday, and they was just Kiara, Dory, and Alicia was just having their little powwow. Like we just chilling, and they just like started like reminiscing on this shit, and then Slick came up and was like, "Don't y'all think y'all should just leave that in the past, whatever?" Or you know what I'm saying, like talk about the Discord. And they was like, "Nah, fuck all that." You know what I'm saying? Like we having our conversation. We can talk about how we feel about something. You ain't got to come up
Hey,
here and
Mushy, hold on real
try to
quick. Hold
like,
on real quick, real quick, real quick,
yeah. Oh
real
my
quick.
bad. Go
Hey, how
ahead.
you
Go ahead.
doing?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because
Go
I'm
ahead.
here. I don't need nobody to speak for me. But, Sonny, real quick, why you acting oblivious?
Yeah.
To what?
Why you acting oblivious? You know what I'm saying, what you acting oblivious about. Why you acting oblivious? Also, while we here, though, I saw a tweet that said something about you not telling people business.
You said what?
I saw a tweet about
Okay.
you not telling people business.
Okay.
Was that directed towards the people that was talking in the space? Because you asking questions like you don't know what was going on, but you definitely wrote tweets like you do know what's going on.
And what tweets were that?
You can go look. I know you know what you wrote. I don't got to reread the
But
tweets.
I'm just asking, like, why?
I'm
Why
and
are
I'm
you
asking
thinking?
you,
Why are you? Why are
and
you
I'm
trying
asking
to
you,
put my tweets with you? Like, what makes you pair my tweets with
Sonny,
you and anything
Sonny,
that you
Sonny.
have
Do
going
you
on?
do you want me to say why the tweets?
Sure. I mean, go ahead. Why do you feel like my tweets are meant for you?
First off, I never said meant for me. I said why are you acting oblivious?
Well, I think that what I said was something like about my character. Like, I don't necessarily do certain things. And I don't think that that has to do with anybody but me. So if you just, I don't know, pair
You
it
don't,
with you, because whatever you have going on, then I guess it would make sense for
Sonny.
you.
Listen,
But
listen. You don't gotta spin move me. You don't gotta spin move me. I know you like to turn the gas on, but you definitely don't gotta gas me.
why
You
is
don't
it
gotta
gassing
gas
you
me.
to say, hey, that wasn't about you? You're just making it about you. That's not gas. That's
No,
just
Sonny.
what I'm
So
telling you.
I'm
let's move to
asking you a
something more
direct
productive,
question.
though. You know what I mean?
I'm asking you a direct question
Because
because when
And
you
I
said
answered you.
that,
You're
you
not
said it
accepting
like you
my
weren't.
answer.
Hold on. Okay, let me just say it. You said it like you weren't in that Discord and you don't know that niggas was talking shit, including you.
Talking, okay, okay. Was I in there when this video was I in there?
I don't know. Now that I'm not bringing up.
Okay,
I'm
no,
just.
but you
I'm
gotta
not.
be
I'm not
no,
bringing
no,
that up.
no,
But I'm
because you
saying
want
you
to put
acting
me
like
in
you
it. So
don't know
be
what was going
specific.
on,
Be
and you
specific
do
about
know.
Sonny. Sonny didn't post nobody. Sonny didn't really
Sonny,
say
I didn't say
shit to
you
no. Sonny
did. I
barely was
didn't
in
say
there.
you
So don't
did.
try to
I
attach
didn't
me
say
to
you
nothing
did.
you have going on. That's what you're doing. You
Sonny,
are
nobody
projecting.
said you
So don't
didn't.
project on
I
me. I ain't
didn't
got shit to
say
do with
that.
that. Don't project on
I
me.
didn't
Cause as
say
soon as
that.
I
I
heard
said that
about it, I
don't
tweaked
act
out.
oblivious.
So
Didn't I
don't,
say don't
don't,
act
yeah,
oblivious?
whatever y'all had had going on, and whatever
Right. That's
story
what I
y'all
said.
want to tell, that's your story to tell. But don't put me in your story. I don't put you in none of
Oh,
mine.
okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I just wanted to be
Appreciate you.
clear.
Just don't put me in
So
none of your
okay.
shit. I don't even put you in none of I don't even mention your name nowhere.
Okay.
Please leave it there.
Okay. Okay.
I,
But yeah, if anybody
hey,
has any questions about what Alicia said, y'all can ask me. Oh, okay.
so that was that. Like, and that's how it came about, Sonny. Like, it was just them having their little three, their talking points about it,
Okay,
and
well, I guess I
they
did have a
kind
question
of
then.
came.
What made everybody start talking about it? If everybody knew all this foul shit was happening, what made
Oh,
everybody start talking about it?
Well,
I guess
in
Like
it
the
was
beginning
today.
of the
the thing.
space, niggas said niggas lied. That's what made everybody talk about it because people was in the back
Yeah,
channels fully calling niggas liars. And that's why I said not about the video, Sonny. I'm talking about the other parts where niggas was saying shit because they lied and they said everybody was lying,
I mean,
even with
I
proof.
know what's going on, but at the same time, like
Yeah.
that's not necessary. I just don't move like that. So whatever is going on ain't got shit to do with me. Is how whatever happened, happened, and it's a shame what happened, but this is where we are. But we ain't got to put people in it who was just on the low and never really said much, never really did anything. And you got to just leave that alone. If y'all
yeah,
want to tell y'all
It's
story,
gonna get out
the thing
anyway.
is,
It's
tell
gonna
your
get out
story how
anyway. They
you
said
see
it's not a
fit,
secret.
but don't put nobody in it that don't want to be in it.
yeah. I don't think that
I don't
really.
really think
Yeah,
that's
well,
what
oh, yeah,
happened, Sonny. I'll be
I was
honest.
about to
yeah,
say
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they just
they
They,
came
was
yeah,
putting
on.
people
yeah,
in it.
They
yeah.
didn't do
Well,
that.
they
They
she
I
just y'all ain't
literally.
just hear what the fuck just happened, Sonny. You was in that motherfucker. You goddamn.
Oh,
She
okay.
just
Right.
Oh
And I
yeah,
just
I can
said
tell.
whoa
I
everybody
gotta
now.
say,
acted
yeah,
oblivious.
Whoa, now when all that
yeah.
foul, whoa, when all that
And
foul shit was happening,
yeah,
Sonny wasn't in there. Sonny ain't talk shit about nothing. Sonny made jokes like Sonny do on his stage. So you got to be clear when you talking about me
yeah,
and bringing me into shit.
Funny.
That's all
Okay,
I'm
girl.
saying.
All right. Okay, girl.
That's all
The proof,
I'm saying. You got to be
so
clear.
look, the people got the proof. The people got the proof. So I hear you.
Okay,
But I'm just letting you
that
know
don't
it's
bother
already been
me.
passed
I
out.
don't tell your story how you see fit, sweetheart.
And I did. And I
I
am.
can see where y'all coming from. But the reason I guess because when Kiera and Beans was going back and forth, like I guess the three that held the space, they were like, fuck it, if y'all want to goddamn sit in and try to gaslight people on what was going on, then we'll just tell the truth. And that's how you ended up with their space. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause me and my mother just sitting there like shit. We don't know what's going
Okay,
on in
so
here. The only thing I said
Mushy,
when they
hold
was,
on. Okay, so I'm gonna let Kiara on
yeah,
stage. She's so cute. But
uh,
Kiara, please. we
yeah, y'all
gonna
keep it
keep
cute
it
today,
real
please.
cult. And I will mute everybody because
Yeah, we having
we don't
adult
have to be
conversation.
drama for it's so early in the morning, okay? And
Yeah,
Sunny, you can have a conversation with Alicia on the back channels. I don't, if you weren't there when everything happened and the illegal activity occurred, then I get it. You don't want to be implicated in anything.
Yeah,
Because
I
I'm gonna be
wasn't. I
honest with
literally
you.
was not there,
People,
so I
yeah,
yeah,
I
think
don't,
that
I
needs to
understand.
be
I
clear.
get it. Yeah, no, I respect you on that. And
yeah,
and trust me, nobody's gonna be putting anything that they didn't have anything to do with. I'm not like that. And Bree, I've had that conversation with her as well. Is that a mosquito in my house? Hold on a second.
yeah. I feel what Sonny's saying though. Like, how did it get to this point? You know what I'm saying? That or this whole kerfluffle. You know what I'm saying? Just from that one spot. So yeah, it ain't like nobody. Well, on
It's
our
kind of
end,
like there's an
nobody like
insinuation that, like, it kind of sounds like Sunny, like you're insinuating that like Dory and Alicia had an ulterior motive, but they really didn't. I'm the one with my big ass mouth opened up and said, "Oh, Dory, is that the Discord you're talking about? Is it the one that you got kicked out of?" And that's what started the chain of
Yeah, but even if
evolution.
somebody says something
No,
like
but
that and
what
you kept
happened
it
was,
P
can
the
I
whole
just clear
time, then
it?
you can
Can I
still
clear
keep it
it?
P.
Can I
Like you
clear?
don't.
No, 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 no.
Okay, go ahead and let Kiera talk. Go ahead.
we might got her on a double mute. See if you got Kiara
No,
on mute.
she can talk.
I said that there was a lot of nasty, like it was insinuated by Dory, like there was a lot of nasty things you said where people do share. And yes, we were being sarcastic and saying no because We didn't want to really get into that. Then when those people came up, that's when all hell broke loose. But that still wasn't the reason why the space happened. Just so you're aware, and I keep saying it. Keep an eye on
It ain't gonna work for
it.
Yeah,
me.
you gonna have to put it in the comments.
Oh, child, hold on.
Oh heck yeah.
What happened was that Mamuna, we said some, Dory might have said something nasty was happening. You insinuated to the news, and we said no. Were we being, well, specifically like when you were talking to Dory, was it being like a little sarcastic or whatever like that? Yes. But we were never saying you. You thought it was you. We kept saying no. You kept pressing for it. Then those people came up,
Yeah, because I wanted
and
a
then that's when all
clear
hell broke loose.
distinction, like
But just
no. And it was
no.
kind of you were
But
saying
can I
no, but
say,
you
can I
know,
say, yeah, and I know exactly why you felt the way you
I was
felt.
starting to
But
freak
what
out.
happened was that after the space was done, we started getting messages and proof that people were putting the blame of leaking nudes with her boyfriend. And I said, no, no, no. Now I'm gonna clear the air. So that's why it happened, Sunny. It's not because we just woke up and decided to say it. We didn't even say it in that space. We literally went, no, 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 no. And yes, it was a little sarcastic because obviously there was truth to it, but it wasn't Mamuna. We were trying to let her know that it wasn't her. So
That it
we
was
just
someone
kept it
else. Yeah.
moving. The messages that were sent to us, the weird shit that's been happening for like months behind the scenes and back channels, people telling me like, oh, they're saying this about you, they're saying, and I'm like, we supposed to be cool. Y'all talking crap about me, and now you're lying and trying to put a criminal act that I conspired with some man I don't know to do that, and that is the problem. That's why we spoke up because now you're not gonna put something instead of just behind the scenes apologizing to that girl and keeping it moving. You're sitting there trying to throw it on us, and that's not the case.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
that's why it
That makes
happened.
sense.
That's the only reason because we were never going to talk about it in detail as it happened. What happened that day and what conspired and who was in the Anon's burner accounts that been made. And just so you know, Sonny, I found out like, and I'm not saying you, I don't know who it is. Like people sharing our pictures, people telling them word for word the things we were talking about for months before you left, before I left, before. So it was like someone's already trying to take this Discord down. And I do feel like dumb, stupid people played into it because somebody else is doing it. I don't know if the person's still in the Discord or they left the Discord. All I know is like you're trying to pin something on us. And the text verbatim will go, Jonay sent me, this person, beans coming up. It's just like, okay, now it looks like y'all are trying to pin something on us that wasn't us. We were there, you know, we weren't there for the video. We heard about it. And yes, when we argued with her, which was wrong of us, was to say the things that we said. But we did not see that. And constantly, I would say Dory would not allow those type of things. If anything was shown or anything, she would delete it. So it's just like, don't try to pin nasty stuff on people that didn't do anything.
Okay, yeah, I get
And that
that.
was
Once
it.
somebody
And
try
Sunny,
to pin a
my only thing
criminal
with
act
your
on you.
tweet, yes. And then for your tweets about exposing girl, you would tell stuff from the Discord all the time on his face and just say it like it was nothing. So it was just like, okay, so don't act like you're above us. That was the thing with that tweet for me anyway. I don't care, but I'm tired of people acting like they're not in the back, and not just you. Obviously Mamuna knew about the Discord. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was telling someone something. So that's what I thought to be very fucking weird.
People are just like really loving the drama of it all. Like, I feel like
Oh
whenever the
yeah.
space went from it being like four people in a space and then then it growing to like 30 people or whatever it is at like 5 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
that just kind of goes to show you what the fuck is going on. But I
Right.
did get word that like Sunny was up here playing dumb or something like that again. And I'm just like, that's crazy because when she asked me about this, she was like, why are you even like, getting off the phone with me to like go explain yourself and all this stuff? And now she's sitting here talking about, oh, I understand. It's just like, okay, I said that when we were on the phone. I told you why I was sitting here even trying to explain myself. And you're like, don't explain yourself to these strangers and doing whatever. But now whenever you're hearing it
I
on his
still feel
face,
that way.
yeah, but
I
now
don't
you
think that
understand all of a
anybody
sudden
should
whenever
just
I
hop on a
literally
stage and
said that
start
I don't want to be
explaining themselves
implicated
to
in a crime, and
strangers.
you're like, well, do you know the law? Like, and all this stuff. And you're sitting here acting like you're acting
I
very dumb
don't
when
think the FBI is
There
gonna
you go. She
say
just came up here to try to attack me. She been trying to
is
do it
it an
for a minute.
attack?
so.
It sounds like it.
I feel
The
like you can feel attacked if you want to, but it's not an attack at all.
Check
I'm
you
Sunny.
not
out.
attacking you. I have no reason to.
Okay, sounds perfect.
Right. I will
Yeah.
say, my Muna, the burners are popping up and popping out. In my other space before I came in here, I
Mm-hmm.
entered it because two burners came up or like were popping into the space, and they were called, one was called like Forever Burna, like I guess as a play on my name, and then another one was called Forever Lying. And then I just was like, all right, if a third one comes up, this is insane. And then everyone was like, nah, let's just boom the space. But
Oh, you guys are great. You don't have to worry about somebody releasing something, and trying to humiliate you.
Well, it's not really about that. You know, for me, sometimes it's about,
Yeah, we know.
okay,
We
you
love to hear
hold
about
on
that
one
stuff.
second. It's about like, you and all your friends, y'all going, y'all doing some shit, and then niggas get caught. Now niggas just telling on everybody. Like, that's how I feel about certain
So you're
things.
talking about the
So
other
if you
that
don't if
has
you
angle.
don't
nothing
want
to
to
do
be a
with this
part of
though.
it, then you could just let whoever was harmed and whoever is the victim of a crime do whatever they have to do. But you don't
Hmm.
necessarily have to involve yourself in something that, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it. But if
I
you
feel
want
like
to,
that has absolutely nothing to do with what happened though.
that's
And I feel like
free.
that kind of puts a weird connotation on what was had. And maybe because you weren't there or whatever it is, like you don't really know. But that is not even
Well, they
what
told me and I
happened.
said I understand, so I know now, but that
Well,
doesn't necessarily
your
change how I
understanding
feel
has to be
about
a
it.
little bit flawed because that what you said has nothing to do with what happened. Like where you said a whole bunch of people are doing something and somebody gets caught and all of a sudden you're snitching. That's not what happened. Niggas didn't even want to talk about that. We were talking about something completely different, and the conversation didn't even come up from us. So it wasn't that what you're saying is not that. And it's like fucked up to even try to like play like, oh, because it's like the narrative that they're trying to spin in the back channels of like, oh, you guys were mad because of a Discord, or you guys were mad because of a friendship that fell out.
I
No,
never
first of
said
all,
that. I never
I
said
didn't
that.
say that. And if you could be quiet and listen, then maybe you'll hear what I
Let's
am
be
saying.
respectful of everyone. Let everyone talk.
Right. So I think that what I'm saying is that what you're saying about, oh, it seems like whenever a bunch of people are doing something and they get caught and now they're telling, that has nothing to do with what happened. Even how Maimuna or Bray even knew what was going on has nothing to do with what happened. All we did was tell the truth. And if niggas didn't want us to tell the truth or whatever, then that's something that they can go and take up with whoever they believe in. But what we did, we didn't lie about nothing. We didn't spread nobody's news. We wasn't doing none of that shit. And as Kiara said, I was the person who would sweep the chat whenever people would put in things that I didn't even want to see because I get queasy. I was that person. That was what my mod privileges were used for, was to sweep the fucking chat. So to sit here and act like now niggas is switching or exposing or doing all this stuff just because they're telling the truth is flawed to me. And that's how niggas be getting away with doing flawed shit. So that's what I'm saying.
Understood.
Well, technically it is exposing, but exposing and being the truth can be the same thing. They both things can be true, and I'm okay with that. I'm not battling nobody about it. I just asked the question.
It was a messy question, Sonny. You know it was.
I mean,
Well,
we can
it
act.
first of all, it
I
was
love
like
to
five
act.
of us, and it was me, you, and Mushy. I thought it was low, like niggas. Then all of a sudden, it's
The
38
room
now.
had, let's be clear,
Like,
No,
the
the
come
room
room
on.
had
had
four
like
people in it. And you came out of nowhere to Maimuna space for the first time because I don't know what. I guess that you just figured at 5 a.m. that it was popping for you. So the how it goes, it just like it happened last time, it was low. It was only a few people, and then of course the room grows. And then you sitting here asking questions you already know the answer to because we have already talked on the phone about this, and you are asking me questions, and then you're telling me, discouraging me and hanging up on me and yelling at me for going to go talk to Maimuna about this, saying I shouldn't be explaining myself to strangers. And now you're sitting here asking those same strangers questions. It's crazy to act. And that's
Okay,
the crazy part
I
to
just
me.
want to say one thing. You don't have to try to attack me with all the
It's
things.
not an
I'm just
attack. Me
talking. She said
explaining
be
myself. I
respectful, so just be respectful and listen for a second.
Mhm.
Um, I
Mhm.
do, I'm not fighting with her. I've just been chilling the
I'm
whole
trying to get you
time,
guys
and
to
then niggas come
laugh
up here
just
and be like,
but
for a
"Sonny,
minute.
you was in there," and "Sonny, what the fuck?"
but
And
Maimuna,
like
I just want
everybody
to be
keep
clear
coming,
No,
because
keep
baby, I
coming
know.
to
We
people
me.
like
you
to
and I
use
have
Yeah, I'm
certain
talked.
type
just
of
talking.
words
It
like
don't matter. You don't have
harassment,
to be
You're
bullying.
respectful.
good. You're
It's
There's
good.
no
okay.
attack here,
I'm
and
just
me
talking. I
speaking the
was just
truth.
speaking. That's it. That's all I was doing. I was just talking. You don't have to be respectful.
Yeah, but when you say words like
Listen,
attack, I'm
see,
gonna have
Mona, are
to
you gonna
tell
tell
you
her to
that
be
this is not
respectful
an
like you
attack.
told me to be
Yes, yes.
respectful?
We're gonna be respectful and we're gonna move
Jesus
on. We're gonna let it go.
Christ. Yeah,
Everything's
let's let it
cool.
go. I let it go
We
once I
was
said,
talking about
"Oh,
a
okay,
really
I
cool
understand. That's
Creole spot
fair."
and
I had let it go when I
That's
said that's fair. And niggas, you niggas keep coming to the stage like, Sonny, what do you mean? I actually didn't know why it happened because actually when I did ask Dory, I was like, well, who is
Mm-hmm.
saying shit? Like, where is how
Mm-hmm.
is all this shit getting leaked? That is how I
Mm-hmm.
asked her the question. This girl
Mm-hmm.
literally told me to go ask the
Because you had already
internet.
screamed at me and hung
So
up on
she
me
up
for
here
getting off the
saying,
phone
she
with
hold on
you.
1 second. She's up here saying that
That
I
is
know, and I
why.
literally don't know because when I specifically asked her who and how is all of this
Mm-hmm.
shit getting out, she said go ask the fucking internet. So she did
Mm-hmm.
not tell me like she's saying, but I don't feel the need to just come up here and just be like, oh, this person, why are you acting like some people are low about it? Some people were maybe in there that haven't said anything because they don't want to be a part of it. And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying is exposing. Y'all, why you nigga, you was in there and he was it like that is the exposing part of it that y'all keep doing is saying that you're not doing and that is not okay to me. And I think that
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay to have that stance. I can have my individual opinion that that's not okay. It's not okay for
Mm-hmm.
you was in there. You it was a hell of motherfuckers in there. But y'all coming up
Yeah.
here trying to point the finger and be like, Sonny, and that's weird to me. Like if I want to be out of it, you should just leave me out of it.
Then stay out of it. I think that you
Damn.
asking
I
questions so
think a
that you
thousand
already know the
people asked the
answers
fucking
to.
question and I didn't know the answer because you didn't give
As
it
I
to me.
said, I think that you
God
asking questions
damn.
that you know the answer
Weird ass
to is
shit.
messy. You sitting here
Y'all
trying to
is y'all are
pretend,
weird. Y'all are weird. I
and
did
now
not
we're
know.
weird.
I did not know.
No,
Now
we're
we're
If I
gonna.
weird.
knew,
Okay, y'all, come on
damn.
now, come on now.
Yeah.
Y'all can take this
And now
conversation
Coming
offline.
up
Y'all
here
got each
trying to
other's
stunt.
numbers.
Nigga, you ain't tell me nothing.
Y'all got each other's
Coming up
numbers.
here stunting in front of these people.
where's the stunt? You're saying words like stunt and
Because you told
attack,
these people
and
that
if you
I knew,
feel
but when I
attacked,
asked
Honey,
you,
then
you
that's your
didn't
business.
tell
But I'm
me.
not attacking you, girl. Like I have
You
no
did not
reason to
tell me.
attack
Did you
you.
tell me when I asked you?
After you screamed at me for
Answer
talking to
no,
my
answer that
Muna,
question.
absolutely.
That's
I
a
said no.
question. You
Go
see how
talk.
she can't
No, you
easily answer it because
go.
she up here
okay,
Go
fucking
talk.
so
Go.
lying and
I literally
stunting.
neither
said
of
go
you are
ask the
Fuck
internet.
out of
implicated.
here with
You.
that shit.
Neither of you are implicated. Neither of you, you know what I mean? At the most, there'll be an investigator questioning you as to what's going on, right?
Well,
Like
not
what
me,
happened?
because
What
I
did you
wasn't in
see?
there.
There and there you go. Like, and then we just move on. You should be fine.
Mhm.
If no one did
Power
anything
to the
right, if
people. How your
right,
lashes coming along?
then you should be good. They all right, they done. If
They
nobody did
cool?
anything, if nobody did anything, then you know, then everybody should be okay.
Mhm.
So there's nothing to worry about. That's not a that we know who we're going after. We know who we
I
needs to
do
be
agree. But
contacted.
whenever I was like explaining that, I was explaining that to you, and that's the reason why I was talking to you. It was like,
Yeah,
oh, you don't need to explain yourself to these people. I'm
you
hanging,
kind of
like, I
don't.
got
Not.
cursed
I'll be
out.
honest. At this
And then
point,
it was
you don't
like,
need to.
oh, you don't even know the law.
'Cause
So, like, there's no case and all of this stuff. And it's just like, okay, well, I have nothing to hide. So that's why I was expressing myself. I feel like that's okay. And it's like 1 minute whenever I say that, then it's like I'm getting laughed at and cursed out. And then whenever Kiera says the same thing, it's, oh, I understand. And
Y'all
that's
know
why I'm
what would have
like, I feel
been,
like you're like,
what would have been a little more P. And I'm not, this is just how I feel and what I think. I think that when anyone found out that this person put a video of this girl in the chat for people to kiki, taunt, and bully her about, then it
mm,
would have been P for someone to hit that said girl and say something to her and not just try to expose it months later. I think that would have been P because niggas knew about it. And you know what happened when you told me about it. I yelled, I'm like, what the fuck? Why the fuck do you know about it? Why the fuck y'all cool with him? Why the fuck y'all talk? What the fuck is going on? Niggas
yeah,
know
I
how
agree.
niggas, hold up.
That's some real shit.
Niggas
That's
know
some real
how I
shit.
put it.
I
Niggas
agree.
know how I'm
Hmm.
stepping for anything. So when
Hmm.
I heard, well, I curse niggas the fuck out. What the fuck? This is some
you
lame
cursed
ass,
me
weird
out for
ass
saying,
shit.
you
So I
cursed me
think
out
I'm
because
just
I was
talking. It's
friends with
okay. You don't
Micah. You
gotta
didn't curse
respect
me
it.
out
I'm just
because of
talking.
Bray.
I'm just talking.
And you're just
I think
lying,
that
but it's
if
okay. I'm
y'all
going.
was, I think if y'all was so concerned about how ill it was when niggas was keying about it, they would have hit the girl on the back channels to say, "Hey, girl, we might not fuck with each other, but I don't fuck with this." Nobody did that shit, so that's why I asked the question.
The passion is so crazy. So
But I'll be honest,
again, you weren't cursing me
Bree and I
out
have that
because of
same stance
principle.
as
You were
well.
cursing
So
me
we
out
get
because you didn't like that I was friends with Micah. That's the number one thing, which is fine. And I understand that. Now, hitting Bray up on the back end is something that I didn't feel was my responsibility because me and Bray, like I said, she was saying very nasty things, even involving you. And you said that's none of your business. So, of course, her and that Micah shit is none of my business. I let it be. Okay. And so whenever I was asked, I didn't lie. I had no reason to lie. So it was asked of me directly, hey, did this happen? And I said, hey, yes, that's what's going on. Nobody is exposing. I wasn't sitting here doing all this extra stuff. I just didn't lie. That's the difference between telling the truth and whatever. You're talking about keeping it pure, whatever, but you're also sitting here lying, acting like, oh, you're standing on principle of Bray, but you were mad because of Micah. That's what's
No,
going on.
okay. Let me talk about why I was mad.
so no.
Okay,
How
I
about
got a
we
phone. I
not? How
was.
about we not? Because like, how
Uh,
about we y'all take
I
that
mean, we don't
you
have
conversation?
right.
to.
Yeah,
I
please
You
take
agree.
that
right.
conversation offline. I don't care
Well, that's
why
what I
you were
hold on, wait,
mad.
because that's what I
I
You just
tell
agree.
said some
people all
real
the
shit,
time, and
and
they act like it's a
let's
crime to keep
marinate in
private
what you
shit
said,
private.
Sonny. I'm about to mute the stage. What you
Okay.
said was what you what you said was some real shit. When you guys saw it, and this is what Brie and I said the
Hmm.
other day. When you initially saw it, you should have said something then, but you didn't.
Hmm.
And there's that that you're going
Nope.
to be in trouble for that. But here's another thing that you said was really interesting, Sonny. You just told Dory that there's no case. The case has no merit. Why do
Hmm.
you say that? I'm just curious.
She said
I
I didn't
I
know the law,
I
so
did
and I
I
don't. I
did
guess
not
that's not my
say
business.
that. She also said that I knew, but then told y'all that she didn't tell me. So we got to just stop believing people just because
You
they're
did know,
saying
and it did.
things.
I didn't have
We
to tell
have to
you for
stop
you to
believing people.
know.
Just
You know,
just
you be in the anons. You know,
I
people be in
don't
your
see. Look,
DMs. So you're
goddamn!
literally
I just
lying to
said I
these
didn't know,
people.
and you trying to convince me that I did because you want me
Okay,
to.
babe.
Like, just
Just
leave
like
it alone. Believe.
Have the
Okay,
God
conversation in back
damn!
real
channels.
quick, can I
Jesus
say something
Have the
Christ!
real
channels in the
quick?
back
Can y'all
God
channels.
hear me?
Thank you.
damn!
Hello, can
hmm
y'all hear me?
Yes.
hmm
Okay, good morning. Sonny, shout out to you. I always knew that you was a real bitch. And see that it's like real recognize real so well. And I wanted to say the Dory comment, which I think that everybody's having a perspective, even what you're trying to say to Sonny's behalf of, oh, taking up for rape, but she's really mad at Micah. It's like wrong is wrong.
I
Like
agree.
it's like one of my like scariest movies I've ever seen just like come into life. It was like the film called Jawbreaker. This
Hmm.
is some real life mean girl nasty ass shit. It's no way in regards to you even needing to fuck with me being around a man who's doing that, and not only that, he's talking about women who have PCOS and calling them the bearded lady, and y'all up in there laughing and kikiing with men who are doing that. It's really disgusting and it's really fucking low level. And I kind of, it breaks my heart to see that us as society, this is where we're at as far as morality, right? Because you don't have to fuck with me to tell me, hey, this is like, I don't understand what I have did to y'all. And you said Bray said nasty things she didn't ask. Please explain the worst thing that I've done to you, Dory.
Whenever
Please
you
tell
have
me.
gone on like you've gone on diatribes about me, about my mental health, literally about my relationship with Sunny, saying that you have kind of done a lot where we had our interaction in playback and I left it. So anything else besides that is beyond me. Just
Okay,
like you're
so
saying
I
wrong is
insulted.
wrong, it is wrong. And
Okay,
I
I
literally
insulted you like you insulted me. Boo hoo. You
that's what
stepped
I'm
to
literally
listen.
I think
No,
we
no,
agree
no, no.
there.
You were
We
used
left
to
it.
stepping to a certain type of bitch on this net. All of you were. Now all y'all pointing fingers, and it's just showing that y'all are some nasty, trifling, violent. Y'all are violent women, hateful women. The audacity that y'all sat there, watch videos, and I'm not saying Dory, you were necessarily subjective to it, but you knew and you didn't do shit. So all this Bible scripture, y'all hoes are fake Bible thumpers, and y'all will, what y'all put in the universe, it's got to come back. And one thing about me, my God don't play about me. And I feel like anybody who makes me drop tears, you will fucking pay for it. All of y'all. I put all of y'all in my motherfucking lawsuit. All of y'all. Fuck all of y'all. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. And then instead of speaking up now, I don't understand why everybody is using me for a tagline to try to get some shit popping. If I was in the city, I would smack fire out of all you hoes.
And that nigga will get hit upside his motherfucking head too. He lucky I'm getting the feds involved. The FBI.
Right.
Y'all are fucking weird. And then you want to talk about, oh, this is not the it's other things. What is worse than porn getting please tell us what happened in this demonic Discord. Y'all might as well spill it all. Y'all were doing some demonic activities. And then Jonay ass sat there and lied to my motherfucking face. So I understand why y'all saying, oh, well, clearing y'all name. Yes, I advise anybody to clear their name. But Jonay, yes, Jonay lied to my motherfucking face too. And just like how Sunny, it was interesting when Sunny said that you almost lied to her too. So you still
I never
wasn't
lied
gonna
about
say
anything. That
anything.
is the thing that is very clear and consistent here. I don't even fuck with you and I didn't lie to you. I literally,
But it's for
when you
your
asked me,
behalf,
I
Dory.
answered.
So that makes you
But
a
if you're
fucked up
asking me why I
individual.
didn't initially tell
What's
you, I
not
already told you
clicking?
why I didn't initially tell you. There's
But
really
you're
nothing.
only doing it for your benefit, Dory. You trying to do
First of
some
all,
PR
you didn't
bullshit to
even come
roll out
in
whatever the
to,
fuck you and
you
Breeze
came
on
into the
Duluth got going
conversation
on.
much
Bitch,
later.
you
You were
are
not the
weird.
topic of
You are a
conversation,
fucking
Bray.
weirdo. You, Jonay, all of you, weird. Y'all are weird. This is revenge porn.
Yeah, as I was saying, you weren't even the topic of conversation initially. And again,
And
when I was
that's what's
asked,
weird
I
because I
didn't
should have
lie.
been, Dory. Anything that you're saying is bullshit, and I don't understand why you're still trying to say, well, it wasn't. I should have been. It should have been told. This happened months ago. Y'all talking about some other bullshit. We don't give a fuck about no Disney trip, bitch. Why was my news in the Discord, ho?
You gotta
And then
ask
you
the
gonna
nigga
talk
that put him
about,
there.
I wish that I never would have seen it. Bitch, have you looked at the pictures on your page, ho?
I don't want to see your
Have you
vagina.
looked at
Why is
the
it a
pictures
crime for
on
me to
your
say
page,
that?
ho?
I don't want to see certain stuff. I very
Okay, well,
much
bitch,
am very
don't try to
consistent in
talk
saying
about
that.
me in that manner. And then Jonay said, y'all
I'm
talk
not
about,
talking about you
Jonay
in
said
a
my picture looked
manner.
like a crunch bar, guys.
That's not what I did not
Let's
say
send
that.
people
That
into the
was other
Discord to
people's
see the
words.
video. Y'all are
Like,
some
I don't
weird
know. I
assholes. Y'all
understand
put
that
a
you're
beam on
upset,
my
which makes
side.
sense. But again, I never lied. I never lied to you, and I never lied whenever
You
I was
put
There were
asked.
coming to
things
the
that
net and
Dory
even
said, and there
I
were
popping
have a
things
your
that
question.
other
Why
people
did
big-headed
y'all
said.
ass
keep
on
fucking
these
with the
spaces
dude
and
that sent it
talking
in
on
there
it
after
is
y'all knew he
weird.
sent it in there? Why did y'all continue to fuck with the dude hard after y'all knew what he
Heavy.
did? Why did
On
y'all
his
continue
dick,
to mess with him if
heavy.
y'all genuinely felt
He
like
was
that was
already
wrong?
chastised by the
Weirdo.
people who quote unquote fuck with him, like including me.
Chastised.
We already
But then
said
but
that
then
this
you
is not
decided to
cool. You have to
continue
stop
to
Preying
doing.
fuck with
We
on
him.
already
women
said that.
from
I
the
don't know, like,
community, you dumb ass girl. Mamuna was just violated right after me. If you would have said something, her business wouldn't have been up in there either, you dumb ass girl. You
we
such an
said something
advocate
to
for
Micah.
women.
I
You
don't like
understand the importance of
this
speaking
You
up
said
is.
so we
something
can
to him,
protect
but
future
that's
victims,
foul
you
behavior.
dumb
Why
ass
didn't you
bitch.
disassociate with him?
We said some. We already said
Why
something
didn't
to
I'm
him.
asking
I'm
why
not.
didn't you disassociate with him?
Again,
That's what I'm asking.
I
Because you
didn't.
keep saying, "Oh, you was
Sunny,
mad
let
that
me ask
that I kept fucking with
Sunny,
Micah," and I
because you
wanted to
guys
be
have a
clear
history.
why.
Sunny, I'll ask that question because I
Okay,
don't want
bet.
to be combative with her. Bree can be
No, I see
emotional because
that.
she's affected,
I see
but
that.
I just
Mamuna, respectfully, I would like that you don't speak for me,
no.
right?
I'm not talking.
Because
I'm saying I'm
I
talking
was
for
just listening
Sunny.
back to the
I'm
clip
talking
too.
specifically for
I
Sunny.
understand that you had your business, but please advocate for your shit too. Because he was calling you the bearded lady because you have PCOS,
But here's the
and this
thing.
is while you were just fucking with him,
No, I'm
right? So I need
aware.
everybody to speak up on the weird shit that's going on, and not just speak about Bray because y'all hoes didn't want to speak about me. Y'all hoes didn't want to look my way, and what disgusts me is that I didn't do shit to you hoes. Not on this level to where Jonay business came straight to my phone with her and Ski. And this is in the middle of me not liking her. I wouldn't even say hate. I'm just like, y'all hoes ugly. I think I'm funnier. I think that I'm more entertaining than you hoes. I left it at that, went my way. Y'all hoes followed. Jonay followed. That bitch came to where I was at. Y'all didn't come. Some people didn't come. And then I don't know, whatever the fuck spaces and all this shit is fucking weird. I
Let me just have the floor for
I
just
just want
5 minutes.
respectfully, if y'all gonna speak up some shit, speak
5 minutes
on
is a
what y'all
long
did.
time. My
Stop
space is
using
good.
my
All right,
shit
you
for
right.
y'all
Not
to
five
act, whine,
minutes.
roll out, whatever the fuck
Two
it is.
business minutes. Let me get 2 business minutes. When niggas found when they found out about whatever happened, and then they go to playback and taunt this girl and be like, "Oh, Micah must be that nigga because he got bitches nudes and he getting $25 on playback
I
from
didn't
her."
even mention the
And
nudes whenever I had said something and
but did you know
she
about
didn't
him?
like a
Did
joke
you
that I
know about him
made.
at that moment when you were doing that in that playback?
Did I know about the nudes?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Perfect.
Right. So I didn't come in there taunting her about her nudes or whatever it is. Whenever you're asking me, like, okay, well, why didn't I say anything to Bray? Me and Bray were not on good terms, and I wasn't about to reach out to her by any means. Just like I literally minded my business whenever it happened. And well, actually, we said that stop doing this. This is weird or whatever. We did chastise him because. And I absolutely, like I said, when things were shared in the chat, I swept the chat because
Y'all
I'm like, I don't
chastised
want
a
to see
grown ass
certain
man and
stuff.
kept fucking with him after. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not done talking. So, as I mentioned, that is what was going on, right? So, whenever I went into the playback and was talking to Micah and making jokes about the whole good morning, good morning, good morning thing, I made a joke that Bray didn't like, and then we had our exchange. Period. Whenever I had mentioned the whole doing whatever she did, she had already mentioned it on the stage. Period. You also told me that. You were like, "Well, I hope you didn't think that you wait because she already talked about this on the stage," and I said, "Correct." Period. I'm not sitting here trying to weaponize her nudes or whatever it is. I didn't share them. I didn't do whatever it is. I just knew that they were shared. But I'm not going to go out of my way for someone who's literally making fun of my mental health and doing all this stuff. Even after we had our exchange, I just let her be. For months, it's clear on my page and it's clear on her page. She was still going and talking, and that's how she wanted to carry, and that's fine. And I literally said what I said to her directly. Now, when it comes to why things are coming out now, we already explained how they're coming out now. Bray wasn't a topic of conversation. Maimuna asked a direct question. I gave her a direct answer. Then Bray asked me a direct question. I gave her a direct answer. That's it. I know
How
that
do
people
you
want to
carry
point
when you
fingers and
feel
play
attacked?
morality police of, oh, well, you knew what was happening. Oh, what was what? But what we're not going to do is lie. And I sat here and I'm telling y'all the truth. And there's proof of the truth.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all.
How do you carry when you're feeling attacked?
I don't know. What are you trying to get at?
I think that's just a very clear question. How do you carry when you feel like you're getting attacked? Do you lash out and tweet and say things and get in your body about it too, as did she maybe? So that may be something that you.
Bray, as I mentioned, for months, she has done what she has done, and I'm not asking her to take anything down. I'm not responding to her, whatever it is. I let her to go. Even as it came to shit about our relationship, I let her do what she wanted to do, and that was for months. The first time I even spoke to Bray or at a Bray or about a Bray was whenever I answered her question about her nudes, because I have no reason to lie, and people are in the back channels telling her, oh, these girls are lying. And we're like, I have proof to tell you not. That's it. That's all. So while you want to sit here and be like, well, I see why she would attack you because you were talking to her in playback. We already had this thing in playback in May. The only time I spoke to or at or on a Bray was whenever I had a direct conversation with her and answered her questions, Zenny. That's it.
Are you done
I had no
answering,
reason to lie.
Oprah Ring?
You said what?
No, I'm
I've
talking
been
to
killing the
Southern Mode.
interview, huh? Come on, give it
Are
to
you
me.
done? Right,
Give
you
it
over there
to me.
asking all my questions. Honestly, Dory, I don't. I feel like we already had our little Discord powwow. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to have it again. And I didn't invite you up here for you to have that. We were having a good conversation. If you Negroes needed that moment, you know, take it. But at the end of the day,
I just don't like
we
when
need to
certain
move
things are
on.
like either insinuated or whatever, when things could be very like cut and
Yeah,
dry, and it
exactly.
is what it is.
Yeah,
And again,
the
the
people are gonna
most
say,
consistent
why
thing about
now?
this is the truth. It's like I have no reason, even when like even Bray being upset makes sense because it's an upsetting thing, but I still
Right.
have no reason to lie. Like I still am not gonna tell a lie about
I don't
it.
think anyone's accusing you of lying. I mean, at least at this point, I don't think that's the argument. I think the bigger argument is people are thinking, well, why now are they saying something? And I at first I had that thought in my mind as well. That particular individual was like, well, why are they, you're platforming mess? Well, I actually wasn't. We were talking about
We were
fun
talking about
stuff,
something
and it
else.
just
Like, I
kind
don't
of
know how
flowed
many times we have to
into
keep saying
that.
that. Like,
No offense, I'm not a content creator, and in this regard, I actually
hmm
want to do other things, not this. This is not. This is more low IQ. This is not what I'm trying to do.
There you
So
go.
this is, yeah. So for me, like a whole bunch of Black people arguing about something that is illegal, and continuously incriminating themselves every time they would come on a playback stage or spaces is wild to me. But hey, the question I will say, I 100% agree with Bree. If you see something, say something right then and there, because this is
hmm
where you just look messy, and this is where
hmm
Bree and I go, oh, so you knew all these things were being said about us, and you guys are just kind of smiling in our faces and just laughing, and it hurts,
Now,
right?
with in regards to you, Maimuna, like I already told you, I did not know that that's who you were in
But eventually
the
you figured it
context of the
out,
conversation.
because Alicia figured it out. You guys eventually figured it out. Now, I'll be honest with you. I have very thick
Mm-hmm.
skin. And what someone says doesn't hurt my feelings as much as what someone does. So I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going to spend a whole bunch of energy getting upset at something, because I don't have a beard. I don't give a fuck about that. But my thing is, I more so look at what nudes, videos. To me, I don't think Bree is
Mm-hmm.
the only victim. I think that there's other videos that are in there and other things that are going on, that's what we need to be discussing, to be honest with you. And Alicia keeps saying, oh, I'm gonna wake it up, I'm gonna wake it up, I'm gonna tell everything. Well, then tell everything. I don't want to keep waiting 5, 10 minutes. Just tell it now. Tell it now. Or we can wait, and then you'll have an investigator in front of you, and you'll be telling it then. Like, what, that's what I'm saying. That's where I get annoyed. That's why I kept saying, I'm over. Every time I have a space, everybody acts like they have more information than they actually do, or pretending they aren't a part of something that they actually were a part of. Do you see what I'm saying?
But here's the thing, Maimuna.
And
Again, I came in
again,
here
you're good.
after.
I'm just saying
I know, I know, I know.
other
I
people
just
are
came in
saying they have more
here.
information, but yet they ain't talking.
I know,
So
but
speak, or then just
my
tell the
my
investigator.
POV. I had a space before this, and then I just came in here to kick shit because I was still awake,
No, and
right?
that's
So like,
fine. We
but
weren't
when
even
I came
talking
in
about
here,
this.
but when I came in here, you were recapping something, remember? And I was like, oh, I didn't know we were talking about this. So
Right. I
while
was
I do
asked a
understand,
question and I was answering
no,
how it
which is
got to
yeah, I
what it got to.
understand. Yeah, I'm talking about whenever it was just the four of us or whoever was in here. I think Elle was in here and when she was explaining something. And I understand that this is like a big thing or whatever and people are still talking about it and stuff like that, but after we had our space last week, like I know people are going to ask questions and people are going to play dumb and just be like, "Oh, I want to know more," whatever it is, and all of that stuff, and that makes sense, but it's just like the messy part of it of like, oh, I can't wait to expose and do all that stuff. Like, I think that, like you said, we just kind of wanted to make sure that all of these things that were lied about, like pinning stuff on people and like, the messages that
Yeah,
were
there was
coming
a lot
from,
of
there was a
accusations
lot of
about
nasty like messages that were
prostitution, a
saying
lot
stuff
of
that
things
I
that they were
wanted to
saying
be
about you
clear.
guys, and you were clearing the air about
And
those
I think we already
rumors.
did that. So
Yeah, we
like
did that.
everything else that comes from it is just extra. You know what I'm saying? I just
Right.
feel like that was done before the weekend, in my opinion. And
Yeah.
so like now on a Monday, I guess everyone feels refreshed and like just want to like
Rehash the
rehash it or
drama.
whatever. But I already had my conversation with Bray. I already had my conversation with you, and I already did the space to clear up all of the nasty
Well,
lies
and
and
this is the
narratives.
lesson. This is a big lesson. Like, you guys are significantly younger than me. This is a very big lesson. When you see something illegal and you know it might come out, get yourself out of that community, and you might have to be a snitch so that you cover yourself, even if you tell anonymously.
Oh, nigga, you telling people to snitch is crazy, bro. Nah, you gotta snitch.
But I just hope that clears
Rat
up the
ass
why
nigga.
now question of like why
No, I
now,
don't.
why now? I think that
You have to, this is
was
what it
already
is. This
answered.
is what it is. My data. This is like, you know how you just have to get the little spanking? That Bree has to give you that spanking because she's hurt. I have to give you that spanking a little bit. But we're not, at the end of the day, you're not the culprit. You didn't throw it in there, and we know that. But it's like
Mhm.
woman to woman. It's like sometimes when it comes to this feminist bullshit, it's like this is what I'm talking about. Like bitches be like, I'm a feminist. I love women. Yet this is how y'all bitches be behaving. Y'all got to clean it up. This is not going to work. This is not going to
Yeah.
work for the community. This is not going to work for us future building. This is ridiculous. You can't share someone's nudes. You can't talk about someone's vagina. You can't put medical conditions on people that ain't theirs. You can't say like you just some of the stuff is ridiculous. And then what if you want to have a future in the creative world? Now we have
Mhm.
these accusations. So we can, if Brie wanted to, she can just sit back and wait for this particular individual to blow up and do something and then come out of the woodwork and bop, smack him across the head. When it actually would be more lucrative for her to do that. But she's saying, I don't
Right.
give a fuck about that. I was violated. And so that's why I have to stand with righteousness. And I didn't
Mhm.
even know her. She and I had each other blocked.
Right.
Like we weren't fucking with each other. But heard you what you said, and I said, something about this does not sound right. And I just took it upon myself. I said, what did I say? Bree, you might have to unblock a bitch because we need to talk. Most bitches would
Mhm.
never have said
So
that.
people saying that they didn't fuck with her is not a good enough reason to not have
Right.
said
That's
something.
not good enough. That's not good enough. I said, not only
Yeah,
do I not fuck with
I
her,
had
I
no
said,
intention of
unblock me
ever
because we need
speaking
to
to
talk.
Bray, but
And
I
I
feel
was
like
still
the
cool with Micah. Hold up.
Mhm.
Let's clear this narrative too that the only reason why I'm standing with Bree is because I wasn't cool with Micah. No, honey. I was cool with Micah all the way up until I was just sitting with Mushy on a fucking chat or on spaces, just talking about some basic shit. I was cool with him. We didn't have no issues. Mike and I were like an old married couple. We argue about everything. Like, is it raining outside? It ain't raining outside. We just are. That's just our friendship was that. So I didn't have any
Mhm.
issues with Micah other than the thing. I didn't like how he called black women bitches. I had to cuss him out a couple times about that. I had to tell him
Mhm.
about himself a few times. But when it came to up until that day, we weren't beefing heavy. There was no problems like that. So when that was brought to my attention, you see how quickly I executed. By the next
Mhm.
day, Bree and I were in a chat talking, and I'm like, this is what was said. This is what happened. I know you don't even fuck with me, and I don't even fuck with you, but this is what occurred. This is a lesson. Because what if you get to some radical judge that's like, I want
Mhm.
all of you niggas to go to jail, or like some Trump some Trump killer nigga judge that's just like, fuck all these niggas. Who was in that chat? Put them all in jail.
Or
Mhm.
like, what if it was you and your news? How would you want a nigga to move?
I think that when you ask me that, I wouldn't expect Bray to tell me anything, to be honest. Like if something came across her desk about me in any way, I wouldn't expect that of her, and I don't think that she expected that of me. Now, when asked directly, I answered directly. So I had no reason to lie or cover for anybody or whatever it is. But when you're asking me a direct question of like, oh, how would you what if it was you? I don't expect anything of from Bray. So that's why
But when
I
that
didn't.
when that little tiff happened between y'all in playback, Bray
Mhm.
had already told everybody about the news, so everybody knew about the news, and you knew before she even told anybody, and then you still went to playback and was like, "Oh, he getting the news and $25. He must
I
be the
didn't say he
man."
was getting the
You
nudes.
was
What I
like you
said
were
was
like
that
calling that nigga the man when you knew
I
that he put her nudes in the chat.
what I said was whenever she was saying the things that she was saying and then she came in and tipped, that's whenever I said, wow, this nigga must really got it or what. I made a joke about her tipping him. I didn't say anything about the nudes. So you
But
keep on saying that and
but you
that's
knew
not
that he had leaked her news at that
I did
moment
not
when you
say
said that.
anything about
But
that.
is
I wasn't
that's a
coming
yes
in
or
to
no
taunt her
question?
about
Did
that.
you
That's what
know
you
that he
keep
leaked the
on.
nudes when you were
I
saying
knew
that
that he
in
leaked
the
the nudes, and
chat?
I also knew that she said it on a stage that she shared the nudes. That is what I'm telling you. I wasn't coming in taunting her about her business like that. I came in here and laughed at the things that everyone else was laughing at, and she didn't like my joke, which is fine. Which is why whenever she was doing all that she was doing, I let her carry. That's fine. But I didn't have an obligation to go out of my way to tell her as someone anything who is talking to me and talking about my mental health and talking about my relationship and talking about my job and talking about my looks and doing all this stuff. I wasn't going to sit here and be like, hey, can you pause you talking about me really quickly so I can tell you about your man? I let her be. But whenever it was asked of me, I still didn't lie. I told her the truth.
But you were calling him the man.
I was making a joke, and I know that that's the part that you don't like the most is me calling that nigga the man. I get it. But I
Or
literally was
it's not that
joking.
part. It was after because you had told me about the nudes. Then you
Funny.
went in there and called him the man and you got
You
cursed
had
out
already
for
cursed me
that.
out. You had
I
already
cursed you
cursed me
out for
out for
that.
talking to him.
So you
You
just
cursed me
gotta
out
be
for
more
talking
clear
to
about
Okay.
him.
why I'm
It
cussing you
wasn't
out.
about the other things that you're trying
We've
to
already
attach it to.
chastised her enough. I feel we've chastised Dory enough. Like she took her African beating. She's fine. She knows that she should have said something sooner, but she understands that that wasn't the relationship that she had with Bree. And we have to be realistic. In all honesty, if somebody ain't really fucking with you, you're probably not going to.
I
But
just don't expect
my
it. I'm
my
not,
integrity is a
that's
little
all I'm
different than
saying.
most. You know what I'm saying? I stand 10 toes down, scrape on a bitch, scrape on a nigga. My integrity is a little different. I'm a girl. Like when you see the concept of a girl's girl, I fuck with women for real, and I just move differently, and that's okay. It doesn't make me better. It just how I was raised
It
is
does.
even if no, shut up, Sonny. Even stop taunting her. Stop, because I don't like that.
I'm not. I do
My
genuinely think that
you're
that does
taunting
Please,
make
her a
you a
little
better
bit, and
Marlena,
individual.
you just
it
gotta let
doesn't.
her talk.
You yeah, no. It my thing is just you learn your lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you see something, you just have to say something because it ends up making you look just not just as dirty as them, but like you were part of that mean girl crew, and you only
Yeah.
said something until you started having problems, right? And so you just this is just a life lesson. You it
But Maimuna, I also, the perception is not my problem or whatever it is. Like, I'm not saying anything to
yeah
absolve me or whatever. Again, I'm
yeah
just
no
telling the
you
truth.
you
Even if
you
the truth
didn't do
makes me
anything.
look a certain type of way, that's
Yeah.
not my, like, I don't have a, I'm not
And
trying to
I'm
spin
actually,
anyone
I will
to look at
say,
me a certain
I'm
type of
grateful
way.
to you that you are saying something now because you could just be like, well, I think, I don't know, ask them. You know what I mean? You could be giving us the
There's a,
runaround as to what's going
or
on or
people
just not
like
saying
people
anything at
are
all.
lying. People are literally just lying, and I don't have it in me to do that. So,
So we're going to
and
just,
even if me telling the truth is like, oh, you're not a girl's girl, or oh, you should have talked to Bray, it's like, okay, I
it's not
understand where
about
you
being
guys are coming
girls,
from.
girl.
I'm still telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like, whether it makes me look good or bad or whatever, or oh, I'm still telling the truth. I still didn't lie about anything. So whether I fuck with the girl or not fuck with her, I didn't lie. I'm still telling the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean,
The,
I commend you for telling the truth when asked. You know what I mean? Like that's all I really care about. Like the past is the past. I'm like, I don't even know who 95% of these niggas are. So I'm like, who's who? Like, I'm too old for this shit. Like, I don't have time. But like for me, I just want to make sure everyone Juice, I don't know if I want you to come up because you Lord of mercy. Juice, please don't
Let
just
my nigga up.
I'm gonna let him up. I mean,
Let him
I like Juice
up.
too, but I just want Juice to make more cool animations and stay out of the bullshit. Like,
See?
Can y'all hear me?
yeah, I
Oh,
can hear you.
yeah.
My bad, it's the AirPods. But damn, y'all being messy. It's only fucking 8:16, nigga. Holy shit. But I just want to say something because a lot of people ganging up on Dory like she fucking posted it. She didn't fucking post the shit at all. Second of all, um, Sonny, you was in the same chat, so you saying why didn't you say something to Bray, nigga? Why didn't you say something to Bray?
here these niggas go. I wasn't in the chat.
Oh,
I
shit,
was
shit,
not
she
in the
won't
chat.
there. Hold on, Juice. Yeah, she won't
I
there.
was
She
I
won't there,
was
Juice.
not in there. I made that clear maybe before you got here, but everybody made it
Okay,
clear
I
I
just
was
don't like
not
how
in
you
there.
trying to throw it on Dory like
Yeah.
she fucking like
I
she had a
actually
moral
didn't throw
obligation to
anything on
fucking
her.
tell her some shit because she ain't the fucking police and she didn't post the shit. So why you coming at her like she the one that posted it?
I think I just asked realistic questions.
I think you have something weird
I think
going on
Mona
because it's
actually
your
said
ex,
she
so you
had
trying to
I
throw
think
little
Mona
shots because
actually
that's the
said she
old
had the
bay.
same
But
questions
actually, it's
as
kind of
me.
like you not speaking factual because you throwing shots at her because she's the old bay. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100, Sonny. That's the only reason why. That's the
I
only reason
told you, it
why.
was a little hostile, Sonny. We gotta do
Because
this.
because I'm gonna keep it a
Yeah,
buck.
I knew what he came up
She
here for. I still said
she
let
had
him up.
nothing
I
to
don't be
do
tripping.
with anything at all because
You done
she
brought
didn't
15
even
the
post
people
the
up here
shit.
to
I could
Sunny,
understand if
Sunny.
she
I'm
was
just sitting
posting this
here
shit.
chilling. Shit. I
Nah,
no,
chill
because
you're
through the
not chilling.
I
You
was
bullshit.
you've
You
listening
done
not
the
brought
whole
been
15
time.
people
over.
up here that only
You've been
came up here to
over.
talk
You've
to
been over
me.
in Baba Walters for 45 minutes. I know you're not trying to
What's
be
wrong with
Hold on.
that?
I'm
I
talking
mean,
about
shit.
they
I'm
just
just
came up
responding
here
to
to
everything y'all
talk to
saying.
me and me
Shit, what's
only.
wrong with
Niggas been
that?
wanting to
What's
Hold
wrong
talk
with
to me
that,
on.
for a
Sonny?
minute.
What's wrong with that?
Niggas,
Ain't
if
One
nothing
you
wrong
mic,
with
was
one
in
that.
mic.
there, no,
Cause you
actually I
trying to make it
wasn't.
seem like she
I
the one that
told you
fucking
no.
posted this shit. She didn't post shit. Know what I mean? Ooh. The fuck we talking about? Stop, nigga. Take that shit to Micah.
Nobody
You
said she
acting like
did.
you taking this
No
situation
one
and throw
said
shots
she
at your
posted
ex,
it.
nigga. That's what you doing. You
No
taking
one
this
said she
situation and throw
posted
shots
it.
at your ex, and the dumb niggas is
I
following
actually
for
ain't
it
said
because they
nothing.
pea brains and they have no fucking backstory to the whole shit, nigga. If you got something to be mad about, if you want somebody to go run and tell the fucking Twitter police, nigga, tell the niggas that was in the chat, or tell fucking Micah to do this shit. D didn't post this shit. Stop trying to throw shots at your ex, my nigga. We all know that's what you trying to do. Like, is you just using this
Juice trying to get a
situation
moment.
for it.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Moment for what? I'm gonna blow off for Sunny. Get the fuck out of
Everybody
here,
let him
nigga.
have his moment.
I'm gonna
Everybody
blow
let him
off. I'm
have it.
crashing off on Sunny on Spaces. I'm done with all this shit. I'm done with the lies, nigga. You was in the same fucking Discord. I was the first nigga to leave because I seen the fuck shit. Like you said, why didn't you leave? I was the first nigga to leave that shit. I called everybody out. I said, y'all niggas is lying. Y'all niggas is doing this. Fuck all y'all. I'm out. That's why the fuck I left, nigga.
Yeah, and when all of them
And the thing
said
about
fuck
it
you
is, you was
because
in
you
the
left
same
and they was
fucking
talking
shit.
and when all
I
of them
hate when
said
you try to
fuck you
come up here,
because you
Sonny,
left,
and try to
nigga.
act like you holier than thou, nigga. You was in the same
I
Discord, and
am.
you was the
I
messiest
am.
one in there.
I
You was one of
am.
the messiest ones in there, nigga.
You think
Stop
so?
fucking playing.
Okay.
Like, I
Well,
hate
why
when you
ain't that
come up
came
on
out then?
Spaces acting like you chilling, like you wasn't a part of this shit. My
I
nigga, you
feel
was one
you.
of the messiest ones in there.
I
What are we
feel you.
talking about?
I
And the
feel
thing
sound
is,
good.
there's more people that got videos and
Niggas come
screenshots
up
and
here
shit.
because they
Oh,
just
why don't
wanna.
they post this shit? Because
Damn,
niggas
Dory,
ain't
how
trying
much
to
you
go to
pay your
jail. That's
minions?
why. Niggas ain't trying to go to jail.
I didn't tell
So,
How much you
anyone to
pay
do
your
anything.
minions?
So please don't try and
How
start
much?
that
see, and
narrative.
this is what Sonny does. How much you pay your
This is a
minions?
How much
like
do
He
you
that's
try to
pay
very
your
use
nasty of you
minions?
to
opportunities
even
on
Okay,
his
act
what
like
own
I
my
sit
shit
here
to
and
okay,
throw
ask
shots
anyone
at
to
your
ladies.
say
ex.
anything.
And
I
when
ain't
niggas is
said no.
throwing valid When niggas start speaking truth, she starts saying stupid shit like, oh, where's the minions? Try to deflect using jokes. The jokes won't
It was
save
like
you.
15 people
Playback
that said
won't
I
save
wasn't
you.
in there.
The jokes
So,
won't save you and playback won't save you, nigga. I don't
nigga.
give a fuck, nigga. It's up for everybody. I'm going to work. Everybody can suck a dick. Nigga, fuck all y'all, nigga. Big Juice back in the bitch. It's fourth quarter. Stop the fucking lies. Eat a dick and good morning, motherfucker.
Okay, y'all.
Pixie, go
Hey,
ahead.
my mona.
Some
Hey,
niggas, I be glad when they got
Hold
jobs.
on,
Please go to
Pixies.
hey,
work.
look.
So,
I have to think my brain. Okay, go ahead, Pixie.
Okay, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I wish that Juice didn't leave the stage as soon. Damn, he beat me to it. When Juice in episode 90, whatever, last year around December 20th, right?
Oh God, we got receipts. Hold on.
He
What's the date and time?
he said he this is maybe
Brie,
three
get your
days
pen.
after this is after 3 days, maybe. It's Bray, by the way. Just, I know she didn't correct it, but I'm gonna correct it for her because that's my girl. Anyways, I know you have good intent, so don't worry about it. Um so this is 3 days after that infamous space, right? 3 a.m., 3:40. And the reason why I know about it is because I went there like, oh, I'm totally, sorry guys, I'm in New York and it's really noisy. So basically, I was there, I went in, and when I heard the way they were taunting the girl, I didn't know the details. I quickly left. I felt uncomfortable. For 10 minutes, I was hearing that. And, the people that were there, they've come out and they said, this is what it is, this is what happened. I felt incredibly uncomfortable. 3 days later, Juice holds the space. During that space, I go ahead and I say, I'm like, listen, I don't hold any loyalty to anybody. I will call the truth how it is. And I still stick to that. I did not know the full allegation of it, but that's why, like, later on, around, like, after Christmas, he was holding his spaces. I was like, burn to the fucking ground. Because I knew he knew something that nobody was talking about. I'm like, burn it to the fucking ground. And I still want him to burn it to the ground because I know that there's other shit and I need it to fucking come out. Because it's bullshit. I think it's nasty. The fact that I see now, right? Because y'all know me from, like, being on stages, certain, like, especially for after hours. One thing, once as soon as I heard the details, exactly what it was, and then I started being able to connect the dots, and I'm like, wait a second, I'm not fucking crazy. I'm not crazy. They sit there for fucking hours and to the point that I get uncomfortable and I leave the fucking room. because they'll sit there and they'll chat about anything, and it's disgusting. I'm saying this as somebody that's not even affected, but I'm the type of person, if you do it to somebody like that, I'm no fucking better. You'll fucking do it to me whenever the hell you fucking feel like it.
Okay, Pixie, I have a quick question. So when you say talk about, because here's the thing, I don't care about words. What are we doing? What are the actions? So give me some verbs, you know what I mean? Some action verbs. So like,
So it's
what are you,
talking about. So it's it's like when the act is done, and then you need some kind of like recursor, like, wow, this happened, so I need to satisfy myself to talk about it. That's essentially what it feels like, and to
so a
me,
lot
it's
of
crazy.
gossiping. Okay, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Because that's not what, you know what I mean? Nobody like gossiping. Okay, people give a nigga mouth, they don't
So
speak, a nigga always gonna have something to say. We know that. So when
so
we,
we're not talking about.
were you there? I have a question. Were you there when the video was being shared? I'm trying to understand.
You're breaking up for me, baby. I'm sorry. Repeat that.
Were you there when the video was shared?
No, because I'm not on that Discord, and thank the Jesus, Lord, I wasn't.
Okay.
But I was on the stage. Well, not on the stage. I'm sorry. I was in the room when they were discussing it in December 20th. I just have to state the law that the person that did this has been throwing a spin cycle, a spin master, master fucking class, literally conflating dates and times. I needed to be known that it was in December that this was, as we know now, that it was done. February, to Bray's acknowledgement, she stopped speaking to the man romantically. April, the good morning situation happens because he calls her a stretch and she's like, well, word. And I thought we were cool. We're still chatting. It's just that, we're like, it is what it is. And we're just separated. So then she ends up bringing that up. May, we have Jonay and etc. and so forth come out of retirement and start talking about it. And here we are now in November. I'm just here as the stenographer, essentially, to set the fucking record straight.
So Pixie, when you when you said Jonay was talking about, what was she talking about specifically? What are you saying? She was talking about the video or talking about the good morning text messages?
No, 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 no. It's I don't want to say Jonay actually, but it's the fact that she comes around, right? And that's when I don't know if you guys remember her fake out space, where she was doing fake promo. She's like, I'm gonna release these t-shirts and stuff like that, right? I want to go ahead and say, even though people are just chatting and like they're just talking, I hope you guys understand the whole pool of the fact that there's literally a mean girls situation happening is because of situations like that, of what is done. That's it. That's it. I'm just trying to give context. I don't know if hopefully that makes sense to you, Melina. Because I feel like in the weeds of it, I feel like nobody's getting the context of it. And I get it. People just want, the facts. But I feel like you can't get the facts without the full context.
So I'm going to hit you up on the back end because I have a lot of questions and then we have an audience.
Absolutely.
Because
You can go
because I
ahead and
have
hit me in the
like
back.
I have other questions that I'm trying to like yeah, because yeah, you got dates and shit, and I need to look at
No,
these dates.
go ahead. I will like listen. You can come to me in the back channels. Anybody can come to me in the back channels. And the few that have my line, hit my fucking line. Stop being scary.
Damn, so we got a real space Rico. This is crazy.
Oh, shut up, Missy, be
I'm just
quiet.
talking. Listen, sometimes the wallflowers gotta
Somebody
talk, and I'm a
did
good
this.
wallflower.
Somebody
This I
did
know, like
this.
this is
Somebody did this.
there's somebody here that is diabolical. This particular individual is high IQ. This person is very intelligent. This person is like, I want to bring this person down. Or I don't know. Now I'm on my conspiracy brain. My tinfoil hat is on. I'm like, why now is this getting released? And I understand how it occurred, and it has nothing to do with Alicia and Dory. My brain's going somewhere else. But anyways, okay.
I'd like to
Uh,
discuss that. I'll pull them. Hold on, let me get my aluminum foil real quick because I'll I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll do
but
it. I
I
won't
don't
leave
think
you
it has
alone.
anything to do with Alicia and Dory though. They're just the
Even if it
messengers.
don't, that ain't got shit.
I think that it's like sometimes when things happen, you know how like sometimes people know like okay, we know those people are going to talk. So cuz I don't know, Dory said that she was going to say something before and then they kind of came at her in a threatening disposition like don't you dare say
Oh,
anything.
yeah. Yeah, that
And so
happens.
this is just like
Never
why
go to Dreamville. Never go to Dreamville.
oh
Never.
God, you guys are so
Please.
crazy. Please leave him alone.
Never.
Yeah. Oh,
Never.
come on, Sonny.
What
Sonny, stop.
Sometimes you go to Dreamville, you leave that motherfucker and be like, damn, what happened?
as a community
It
though
was
we have
chill.
to we have to I'm gonna be corny for
Hey,
we have to
I was,
protect black women,
and then, you
okay?
know what? Thank y'all for
Black
getting me
women
through
don't
my,
even protect black women.
yeah,
Right, but
yeah,
we got to
this,
train them
yeah.
how to protect each other because clearly if some of us need a lesson and sometimes
Y'all done got me through my, yeah,
She
look,
tried to
y'all done
throw that
got me through my
sometimes in
rally,
there so it
man.
didn't hit
good
as hard.
grief.
I just thought it was gonna be
I'm
chill. Y'all, but thank
exhausted,
y'all.
I'm
I'm
physically
sorry,
Thank
y'all. It
y'all.
really is my fault
exhausted.
because I asked that one
Yeah, you
question.
asked the question, nigga.
It's
That was
my fault. I
you.
take accountability for this.
The reason why I didn't want to give you the answer is just because I knew that it was going to go here. And yeah,
And we
this
were trying
is
to get away from that shit.
87 people in the Anons. Hi. Like this is not what we
Yeah,
wanted. We were having fun. The people that aren't going to be like involved in the legal side of this, like y'all good? Like y'all got it off your
yeah,
chest? Y'all know what happened? Okay, cool. And if y'all know anything
yeah.
else, can you send it to Bree? Or I'm sorry, Bray? Sorry, baby.
Right, yeah,
Can you send it to Bray? Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to hear I have more stuff, but then nobody's saying anything because I'm getting so many I'm getting a ridiculous amount of DMs too. That's another thing I'm tired of. Is people sending me stuff from like
yeah,
fake
dog.
accounts and they're saying, "Oh, I have stuff too and they did this to me." Okay, well, what like if it's like what am I supposed to do? I'm only
Yeah.
involved
I have
because
been ignoring every fake account.
yeah,
Like I
I
said,
don't
I
well
already
and I have
talked to
some real
you.
accounts.
I already
I have
talked
some
to
real
Bray.
accounts coming to
I
me where I'm
already did the
like,
space. I don't really have anything like all the rest of it is just fodder at this point. So like if y'all want to go talk to whoever, go talk to whoever. But I already spoke on what I needed to speak on and I spoke directly to who I needed to speak directly to multiple times. So
yeah, we don't need
everything
it. You're good.
like it's just all this extra shit is just wild at a certain point. I just feel like, oh well, what happened and how did it start and what's going on? It's just like go find the recordings and listen to that, I guess. Because like doing this over and over is wild to me. Think whatever you want to think. All I can tell you is the truth, really. You know what I mean? Like there's no spin. I'm not going in the back channel trying to convince anyone of anything. I already said the truth loudly and privately. So like all the other shit that y'all got going on in the back channels of like trying to figure stuff out and like change your perception and clean up your messes, that's your business. Like but I do see how it keeps on becoming bigger and bigger and like prolonged is because I guess I don't know, I guess you missed it the first time and now it's like okay, well let me go ahead and connect the dots and ask more questions and do extra stuff and it's now we're like it's Tuesday of the
Yeah, and I,
following
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
I got a question. How you
Who
doing,
is this? Who
Mamuna?
is this? Oh, Shy,
What's
nigga,
y'all?
it
That
ain't
nigga
goddamn
voice
time
deep
for.
in the morning.
Yeah, like what the fuck going on, nigga? Your shit don't start till about 6 hours from here, nigga. What
Hey
you want?
man, I
What's
was
up, G?
since we here and we just talking, man. Who found my comments on the Patreon and put it in the jump code?
Well, we all know it
What?
wasn't me.
We need to figure this out.
What happened? What comment you made?
The Joe best friend comments. If somebody
I
found
just
them
love
bitch
how
and put
niggas
a
just now
screenshot
finding
them.
out I'm not really the messiest nigga on the app.
Nah,
I
you
You
played
love
a
that
part in
no,
this,
portion
Sonny.
of it.
You played
Sonny,
a part
you
in
are
that,
messy
Sonny.
as hell. You the
What
two
what
Oh
I
yeah.
illest in here.
did? What I
Nigga,
Nah,
did?
Sonny, you
Sonny.
came
You
in.
know you
Hold on,
messy
Sonny said,
too,
"What time is
Lord.
it?" Yeah, son.
Antagonizing
Let's.
Dory and shit. Call her
Yeah,
on the phone with
Sonny.
that shit.
Wait a minute.
Sonny just
I
said.
antagonized Dory, but you
She
15
can't.
people came up here and said, Sonny, I ain't say nothing to
Sonny. Hey,
nobody.
Nah,
hold
I
on,
heard you in the
It's
Sonny.
Y'all
different
gotta
A9.
keep
I
it a
because
heard
no,
you.
no,
bean.
no. Hold on.
You
It's
let
different
15
because
people
you were
on
in
this
a
stage,
Hold on,
then
hold on, hold
relationship.
immediately
on, hold
start
on, hold
talking to
on,
me.
Sonny.
But you, it's
Come
Hold on,
on.
different
Sonny. Hold on.
because it's different
Sonny, you said.
because It's different because
Go
Sonny,
ahead,
you were
mama.
in a relationship with her, right? So you were in a relationship with her. So when you come on the stage with the back and forth, it's like it's just too.
Oh, but when she came on the stage, it was like I ain't tell her nothing. Then came out that she really didn't. That she said she told me something. Then it came out that she
So you
didn't. Nobody
still
was like,
trying? You
"Hey,
still
you."
trying to?
Nobody.
I
Nobody.
said,
Hold on. Wait.
why
One
There you
are
go.
second.
you
See,
Wait.
look
One
acting
at
second.
dumb?
Just let me
Like,
get
I
this.
don't know
Let me
what
say
y'all
she's
one
ain't
trying.
thing.
about to
Like,
Let me
dominate.
say. Hold
This
on.
is
Wait. I just
crazy.
want to say one thing. Nobody has said nothing about all the shit that she said to me. Y'all just keep talking to me, and I'm just
No, I
wondering
know
why is
because
that?
there is a little
What
bit of
makes me
you're
so
antagonizing her.
dominant in this?
You're not
this
I
is
innocent.
literally ain't said
I
hilarious.
nothing
know.
to her. She
Woo.
came up here and was like,
The
Sonny. Kiara came up here and
manipulation.
said, Sonny. Alicia came up here and said, Sonny. Juice
Sonny, when
came
was
up
your
here and said,
birthday?
Sonny. Come
When
on
Hey,
Sonny?
but
now.
guess what?
It
Hey,
Your
ain't
Sunday,
even
birthday,
my
hey,
Leo?
Sunday.
birthday no more.
Sunny,
Everybody saying my name.
Sunny was asking
It,
questions that I
Dory,
literally was
yeah,
like,
Dory,
you
is she
have
a
the
Leo?
answers to. No, she's a
Now
fucking
I'm a
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Oh, there you go.
Welcome.
yeah,
You're right.
Scorpio.
Welcome
So
to
So
okay,
All right,
she
let's
was
go.
Welcome to
Listen,
asking
listen,
Jocelyn's
questions
listen.
Cabaret.
that she has the answer
Hey,
to.
hold on,
That's why I
hold
said
on, hold
what
on,
I
hold on,
said.
hold
And
on,
then
Welcome.
I can't with
hold
y'all.
on, y'all. Hey,
I'm
Sunday,
sorry, Rashad had a
Sunday.
What
question,
up,
right?
Bushy? Hello. What up, Bushy? What up, Bushy?
Hey,
He
Sunday.
had a
I'm just
question.
gonna ask you, like, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna tell you this. You kind of did bring this up, and you kind of avoided, like, for everybody to talk to you about it because you started asking questions. So we did give you that. You know what
No,
I'm
no.
saying?
People talking to me about it is different than people literally just coming up to the stage to be like, Sonny, nigga, you was in that bitch, nigga. What you mean? You
No,
don't
you're
yeah,
know?
yeah,
asking
yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah,
questions
yeah,
what
that
yeah,
you
yeah. We
have
that
ain't
the
is
talking
literally
about
answers
that.
that's what
to
Wait,
happened. People
already.
didn't come
That's
up
the
here and be like,
craziest
oh,
part.
I
but
just want to answer the question. People were coming up here to just
Like,
attack me, nigga.
it's not an attack. You were asking
it's not. Oh,
questions that you already
yeah,
have the
yeah,
answer
yeah.
to. That's
Did it
not an
happen
attack
like
to
that?
say
Did it
that.
happen like that? Did it happen that way? Did everybody just come up and be like, Sonny, you was in there. I don't know why you
Oh my
acting like this.
God.
That's how it came out.
Okay, have
But
this
Like
Sunday,
Sonny
I
really
but
conversation.
did.
but
Have this conversation offline. There was somebody else that
yeah,
had
on
a
the back
question,
to
I
him.
think.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Rashad said something about
Um.
something. I don't know.
Okay,
Is he
so
gone?
I have a couple clarifying.
Y'all got me moderating this
No, I don't
bullshit,
need you to
dog.
be
It's crazy.
quiet. Thank you. 'Cause
All
I
right,
love,
all right,
I got love for
goddamn,
you,
dog,
Mush.
shut
I got
up.
love for you, but come on, baby. I need you to
All
be
right.
quiet. Okay, I have a question. Hold on, wait. Juice Wayne's up. I'm gonna bring you up, Juice, but I have a question for you as well. I'm not gonna out the person that gave me this information, but don't worry, I'm not gonna tell him. So it was said that you. Okay, so it was said that you left the community, the Discord community, because you were embarrassed that Jonay was about to kick you out for violating the Discord rules. So that you basically lied.
All right, let me clear that up. First of all, I don't give a fuck about being in a fucking stupid ass Discord that's sending news and niggas talking shit about everybody and their fucking grandmother. All right, shout out to the fucking gossip Gandhis. Number three, the whole Discord could suck my dick. I don't give a fuck about being in the Discord or not. The reason why I got kicked or why I left was because they was trying to fucking stand up for some bullshit that happened with Chaos. Slick ran off on Chaos with the money. I stood up for Chaos. Slick with his no fucking teeth ass, sharing the discourse ass, fucking pillow talking to Mara, asking, oh, I don't think Juice really
Slick ain't
has
got
a
no teeth.
family. I don't think. Meanwhile, you fucking fuck ass nigga. Listen, you saw the fucking photos that I sent in that Discord of my family on Halloween. You fucking New Mexico fucking mosquito. Fuck off. What was I answering again? Oh yeah. I left the Discord because of that fuck shit. Ain't nobody give a fuck about being in your stupid ass. This is what I'm talking about. She's so
Yeah.
self-centered, she thinks, oh, everybody's just mad because they left my Discord. Everybody's mad and upset. And when they left, they just started talking shit because they're not a part of my Discord where we send nudes and talk shit about everybody in them. Nigga, nobody give a fuck about that shit. Nigga, everybody suck my dick. I
Niggas kicked
told
me
you,
out and started
Rashad.
stalking my
Yo, Rashad,
tweets.
leave me out your fucking mouth, my nigga, because I'm keeping it cute with your bitch midget ass. But go take care of your fucking family, nigga. Your fucking deadbeat. Go get off of spaces. I just want to know, nigga, I want to know how the fuck you didn't take care of your family yet, nigga. Goddamn. And nobody left the fucking Discord and started chatting because they was upset that they wasn't invited to the fucking Met Gala of Discords where they fucking send everybody's nudes and everybody go crazy. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. Nigga, we made you pop it. I mean, I didn't make you. God made you, but we helped. Goddamn. I'm tired of this shit. And niggas is coming at Dory because they know Dory ain't gonna fucking go crazy. But guess who would? I will. You fuck niggas. How the fuck y'all niggas gonna start a Discord, do all this nasty shit, disgusting shit, and then get mad at the people that are saying this shit was wrong? I left the Discord because Slick robbed Chaos of some fucking money because his broke New Mexico no teeth having ass didn't want to pay him the little $30 that it was, and everybody kept sticking up for Slick when I was sticking up for Chaos. Like, it don't matter about the fucking how much money it was, nigga. Send the fucking bread. And that's when I
So,
fucking left.
Juice, I have a question then.
Go ahead.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Is that a big reason why Chaos is not around anymore?
Yes, that is the reason Chaos is not around. Everybody started
Thank you.
joking on Chaos because of that shit. This nigga was trying to sell a fucking. He gave Slick's new dirty Mexico ass a fucking hoodie or a sweater or whatever it was, and then he didn't pay him back when he said he was gonna pay him back. That's some fuck shit. I don't give a fuck who you are.
He did pay him.
Okay, Juice. So
During the time
Juice.
he didn't want to pay him, and that was the
He
shit,
did.
Sonny.
He paid the guy. He paid him and didn't even receive the jackets for months and months. I still don't know if Slick got what he paid for, but he did pay for
Slick
that.
did not
So
pay him. What are you
yes, he
talking about?
did. Yes, he
If you bring
did.
Chaos up, he would say he
Okay.
wanted the bread. He wanted the bread. That was the whole
Juice, you
thing of
left.
the
You
fucking
left
conversation.
before everybody found out
No, I
Chaos
did
got
not. That
paid.
was the reason why I left, Sonny. If we bring Chaos right now, I'll bring Chaos in right here. Stop fucking playing with me. I'll bring Chaos in and tell him to pull up right now. He'll say the whole shit. Me and him had conversations after the Discord.
No, he
That's the
got
reason.
paid. He
I'm
said
telling you,
that
that's the
Slick
reason.
never sent the address. And then he said that Slick gave the address to Memphis to give to him, is what I'm saying. So maybe you just
I
aren't
heard
privy
that
to
story
all of
from
What
that.
Micah as
what
Maybe
well.
you're
I'm
not
saying is that he
privy to
didn't pay
that
the money.
information.
He didn't pay the
But
money, and
he
I was in
paid
the
the man.
Discord. I had conversations with Chaos himself. So who am I gonna trust? Your word or Chaos?
Well, you
Like,
don't have to trust my
Chaos
word
is
at
the one
all,
where
nigga.
it
It ain't
happened
my
to.
money or my merchandise, but I'm telling
That's
you
what
that
I'm
he got
saying. He
paid.
fucking didn't pay the bread. I'm tired of niggas defending fuck
Okay.
shit. Nigga didn't pay no fucking bread, and that's it. That's some fuck shit. That's why I left the Discord, because everybody was on fuck shit. And I was looking around like I thought we started this Discord to build. I thought that's what I thought it was. I'm like, yo, Sonny, what are these niggas
I
talking
never
about?
thought
I'm
that
like,
Discord was to build. It was never for that, man. You gotta read in the room and just learning people character, just sitting back and
no,
just
no,
being
no,
like,
no,
oh
no, no,
shit.
Sonny.
Come on, man.
The reason the Discord was started was so everybody could get together. I thought we was gonna get to work instead of gossiping, but I guess niggas like to gossip and send news more than fucking work.
Juice.
Yeah, that's a fact. Ain't none of these niggas going to work.
So
I was never
Juice.
following.
Um, I have a question because I'm not gonna hold you. I definitely was like putting the battery on your back in December, and I still think you know things that you are not giving up. I need you to give it up.
Not Here's the thing
I'm not
about
gonna
that,
hold you.
right?
I
Because
need you
I
to give it
hear a
up.
lot of people saying, "Oh, I'm sick of people saying shit that they're not gonna bring up. Just bring it up or don't say anything at all, nigga. If we say this shit, we going to jail. The fuck you want? You want me to go to jail for your
Okay.
entertainment? I try, yo, go
Oh
back to my shit. I tried to give hints. I tried to let y'all know, but y'all are so stupid. Y'all don't catch the Easter eggs, and I gotta explain what the Easter egg is because it goes over your fucking head.
Yeah, Juice don't remember when
Well,
everybody
Juice.
abandoned him. Who was the
No.
only two? It was two niggas in Juice Space, me and him, and he don't even remember that.
Yeah, I was there. I was there.
Juice, but the reason why I'm saying it, I'm not saying it because of entertainment. Although there's people, of course, that are going to go ahead and get it for entertainment value. Salute. They couldn't turn on TV, but they turn on to Juice. That being said, I'm saying it more because I want you. I feel like personally, you have a high integrity, and that's why like you are willing to crash out due to integrity. That's my point. And I hope I hear you. I feel you because that's the type of person I am too.
It just gets nasty. It just because to really expose everything, the person that does it is gonna go to jail because it's a lot of nasty shit. That's why I fucking.
That person
Oh,
going to jail anyways, man. Listen. The cat's out the bag.
oh, all 9 of them, all 9 pussies are out the bag. And
Oh damn.
Well, you might as
yo,
well speak
Not
up
the Ed
now.
Gein.
My intuition is never wrong. All right.
hmm
I think it's wrong a little
Say
bit,
it.
but you won't
What,
tell me,
what,
so I can't tell you. I feel like you talking to the people that still kind of got to cover some things.
yeah.
Said if they
Yeah,
talk,
I
they
just
just
think you
said if
talking
they
to the
talk that they gonna
wrong
end up in
people.
jail. The fuck?
You talking
What
to
the
the
fuck is
wrong
going
people. That's
on?
all.
It sounds like
and
some
let me
human.
just
It
go
sounds
on
no no no
record
no no no
saying
no no
I
no no
did
no. Because now I'm
nothing wrong in the
irritated. I'm
Discord.
about
I
to
didn't
lose
send
it.
no news or nothing. I left before the news started popping off.
It sounds like there's some human trafficking going on. Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
God damn, that's crazy.
No, be
Yeah, that's
quiet.
deep.
Be quiet. Is that what it is?
I just think you talking to the wrong people.
Exactly. So when it comes to, see, I'm smarter. I'm so,
This is like frustrating as hell. No, there wasn't no human trafficking going on.
girl,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
expect you to say anything.
It
You barely want to
wasn't.
talk now.
There
Please be
wasn't. But
quiet.
yeah,
Be
Sunny's literally saying,
quiet. Be quiet. I don't need you to talk. When you
Everything
should
comes
have
back to
talked,
me.
you didn't say
Everything come
anything.
back to me.
Exactly.
Jesus.
When you
God
should have said
damn.
something, you didn't say anything. So I don't care. What I'm saying is, if someone knows something, say it.
I'm
Say it.
literally saying it.
No, I don't need you to say
I was the
anything
only
because
one who
you are
said it the fucking first time.
okay. We don't. Okay,
So
look.
so
Here's what
you're
we gonna do.
this is what I'm saying to you.
No,
You're
no, no,
sitting here
no, no,
asking
no, no,
direct
no,
questions. I'm giving
no,
you
no,
a
no.
direct answer.
I
No,
don't
there
need you to
wasn't no
talk. I
human
don't. I don't.
trafficking
I
going
don't
on.
need.
I don't know
I
what
don't need
Sunny's talking
this.
about when she says you're talking to the wrong people. So I don't know what that who else you're supposed to talk to. But as
No,
someone who
here's the
hasn't
thing.
lied and never lied the first time that you asked, I'm not lying. I'm not
I'm
gonna
going
start
off of
lying
what
now.
Juice just
I'm
said,
not
hun.
gonna put
I'm going off of what Juice just
Literally,
said.
everything just come back to me.
I don't give
Everything
a
my
fuck
fault.
about Sunny.
Everything my
And
fault.
actually, let's do this because this is what's gonna get on my motherfucking nerve. There we go. Bam. So we can't blame Sunny for nothing else because she's off the stage. Okay, there we go.
I'm
So
directly answering you right now
I'm
because I hear it
specifically
in your
talking to
tone and I
what's
know that
I'm
you want an
specifically
answer.
talking.
I'm
I don't
giving
need a
you an
PR answer,
answer.
honey. Thank you. I'm talking
Oh
about
god.
what Juice just said just now. What is he talking about?
Juice?
Nobody's gonna
Juice?
tell it.
I'm only telling you what I know about. I've already told you. I
I'm not
already said
asking
it to
you.
you
Then be
indirectly.
quiet. Be quiet. Like I don't need you to. I'm not asking you to speak. You're unmuting yourself on your own. So keep yourself muted then. Okay, that's cool. I already know where you stand, my dear. You're cleared, Bray. It looks like we have more conversations to do because this is a little. This is crazy. Now it seems like, huh? I knew that that nigga was up to some human trafficking shit. Let me find out. Let me find out if there's some gorilla pimps in the camp. Let me find out if you guys are selling people's nudes and selling people's stuff. Let me find out what's actually going on. Let me find out. Y'all didn't fuck with the wrong nigga. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, this is insane, bro. This is insane. Oh my God.
Juice, she's saying that people are selling the nudes in the Discord and it's talking about
I didn't say that.
What the
I
fuck?
didn't say
All right,
that.
listen. Let me be very clear. I left before the nude started coming in, so I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. I left before when that shit started popping off. I left way before.
Mm. When that shit
I
started
saw
popping
I,
off. Okay.
I
So
saw the writings on the wall and I left.
yeah, exactly. So it sounds I had a suspicion that there were things being sold, whether it was humans or data.
You going too far, but like, nah.
Or is that a threat? I don't do well with threats. Seth.
No, Mamoon,
Nah,
come on
Seth was
now.
in the Discord,
That's a
so that's
genuine
why he
answer.
said
That's a genuine answer to your question, yo.
Well, then why won't anybody talk? Why are people in my Discord
I
saying,
don't,
oh,
I
or
don't
not in my
know,
Discord, in my DM
Mamoon.
saying, Oh, well, there's more to it. There's more to it. Why did Juice just say,
Because I feel like they don't know. See, that's the thing, Goddess, right? There's a lot of people talking and they don't fucking know. The only people
that or
that
they're
really
too
know
scared to talk?
that, or the and that too, because it's
You just
kind of
said if
like
I
it
say
to really
something, I
say the
don't want to
whole
go to
thing,
jail. Why did you say
to
that?
really say the
I
whole
don't want you
truth,
to
you
go to
gotta
jail,
like
Juice. You're not going to go to
exactly
jail.
to say the real truth, you gotta like risk going to jail, and I'm not going back to jail, so I'm good. Like, plus I left before the nasty shit really popped off, so
Either you guys
yo,
are
I
are
was
really
y'all
here to
good
not
clear up. I
entertained?
actors.
was
Come
just here
on,
to
man.
clear up human trafficking.
Fourth
That's
quarter of
weird.
fucking spaces, we got human trafficking
Yeah,
So look
why
conversations.
what you
not?
like.
Let's throw it
Come
in
on,
there.
man.
I mean, my thing is just like, it just sounds like you have to understand my positioning. Everybody's in my DMs trying to debunk what's being said on stage as we speak. Then on top of that, people are saying, "Well, I can wake it up. I can say it." But then say it, nigga. Stand 10 toes in that shit. I highly doubt that we're going to say, "Well, put that nigga in jail too for saying what's going on," unless you were involved. What's so bad?
I'm not, like I said, I left before the nude era came in that Discord. So thank God that I fucking left, because my name Bennett and
Yeah, I
I
got
am
you.
not
I got you.
in
So
it.
cool, cool,
You know what
cool.
I mean?
What it sounds like is it sounds like somebody was getting news and videos from various women, maybe selling them, sharing them to various people. That's what it sounds like. And the crazy
It sounds like, look, it sounds like y'all asking everybody but Micah. Invite Mike. Like, he's the one y'all gotta ask.
that
Like,
nappy headed nigga ain't coming on stage. We've already had conversations, and I have messages and messages of him just deflecting, and accusing me of platforming mess when all we're trying to do is figure out what's actually occurred and what happened. And
but
actually,
here's the
that's
thing,
not
right?
what this
Nobody's gonna
space was
tell
about.
you.
Yeah, no one's gonna tell
Goddess,
us.
nobody gonna Goddess. He's not gonna tell you, yeah, I was over here doing
Yeah,
this and doing
exactly.
that.
That's why
Nobody's
would I
gonna
ask
tell
him
you.
then? So, to
So
answer
it's
your
like
question,
that
why would I?
that answer, the answer to your question you're seeking is never gonna be answered, because people don't want to incriminate themselves, or people genuinely just don't know. So I'm telling you, it's not gonna be answered.
No, I think you guys kind of gave me my answer. So now we have to force you guys' hand
That I don't think that's true. And I feel like you're asking.
because I'm irritated. I'm just not in the mood today.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood today because I think what I'm irritated at is if you're not going to say anything, then shut up. Like if you said what you needed to say, everybody, cool, thank you. We got it. We got it. Um, I think that I'm just highly disgusted with you niggas. This is, and I'm not, I don't expect anyone to say anything. I don't expect anyone to say anything. I just think this is disgusting. And I heard it was 4 women that were actually shared, but I think it was way more than that. I think it was some fucking Jeffrey Epstein numbers, like of women. Hmm. All right, all right. Yeah, because I don't, and I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I kind of don't give a fuck no more. Like, I'm not gonna be nice. I just wanted to have a good space and have fun. And I don't feel like trying to have PR answers. Don't try to save people because they're not going to try to save you. They're not. That's all I'm saying. Like, they're not gonna try to save y'all. They're not gonna give a fuck. When the feds come knocking on your door, they're not going to try to save you. So do not try to save them. And doxing people will only make this worse. Wake up a lion. So do not think about that. Because see, right now I'm cool. I'm just tired, so I'm a little cranky. But I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, chill out. Don't try to save nobody, and nobody will come knocking on your door. Bray's already filed the necessary paperwork. I'm not looking for none of you nappy headed niggas to say anything anyway. Because if you had something to say, you would have said it. So it just is what it is. I'll have to take one more person and then I'm going to fucking sleep. I'm over it. And stop DMing me all this bullshit. I don't care. I don't care about what happened with Chaos. I don't care about what happened with Juice and K. I don't care about none of that shit.
What do you care about?
The truth, but I know I'm never gonna get it. So it's gonna probably end up forcing hands. So it just is what it is.
All right, well, real quick before I dip off, just a little bit of advice. You can't ask somebody a question on stage, and then when they give you an answer, you mute them and bring them back down. There's,
Did I
you might
act?
be
No,
new
I
to
was
this,
trying to.
but
My apologies for doing that to you. It's just Dory came in
nah, it was
and
with
I just,
Dory. Like you asked her a question, she answered it, and then you brought her off stage and said, "If you're not
because
gonna
I'm
be
over
direct,"
it.
she
I'm
answered you though.
over
Like, what
it.
the fuck are you talking about?
That's fine. I'm just over it. I'm tired of the same. I probably asked that question out of fatigue. I'm tired. I kind of don't care. It was a rhetorical question. I think at this point,
You kind of
no,
can't say you don't care when you're asking questions.
I don't care about the question that I'm asking her because I know I'm not. I'm not even mad
You
at
either care
Dory.
or you don't. That's
I'm
all
not
I'm
mad at
saying. Know what I mean?
Dory. You
But
know what I'm
love is
saying?
love. I'm
I'm
out of
just
here.
irritated.
Fuck everybody. Everybody suck my dick from the back. Holla.
Exactly. Somebody said they try to wake it up, but they don't actually wake it up. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I'm over this shit.
So I went to Dreamville. Oh shit.
Ah,
Dreamville is like fucking so triggering for me. I went to Dreamville, right? And I'm just hootie hoo, you know, chilling, walking, vibing.
this
I'm
nigga. This nigga.
Let me tell my story. All right, so I'm hootie hooing, looking good, smelling good. I'm just chilling.
What kind of shoes did you have on?
I had on some ones, nothing too crazy. Dreamville-ish. Um,
Were you dripped or no?
oh, come on, please, sweetheart. Oh, she don't know
Okay.
me. Oh, you don't know me. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I know fashion, so
That
I'm
makes
just
sense. That
saying.
makes
Yeah.
sense. So I'm there, you know, taking pictures, kissing babies, and I'm with an individual named Feats, and then I'm also with now
Oh
Marie.
yeah, Feats is the tennis shoe girl.
Feats is the
Okay, yeah,
tennis
yeah.
shoe girl, yeah. So I was up there with Feats, and I'm up there with Ro, and I'm just walking around, but they have beef with these women that I don't really know about. So I'm just hootie hooing. Shit, I'm chilling. I don't have beef with anybody and I don't keep up with internet beefs. So I'm just minding my motherfucking business. And so Feast takes a picture with me and then she posts it. And then her caption is like something about the Powder Puff Girls, or maybe it was Ro, I'm not sure, but somebody posted a picture with all three of us. Because a cameraman, he was like, yo, can I take y'all picture? Y'all look like the Powder Puff Girls. So that was like just a cameraman shit. These niggas in the Discord tearing my ass up. I don't even know it. This I don't even know they in there tearing my ass up. Sonny fake and she hanging with these hoes and this and that. You know we don't fuck with them and you telling them stuff about the Discord and all this other shit. Nigga, I woke up like, damn, what happened? And then I just went about my life. I ain't asked nobody no questions. I don't give a fuck. Shit, it is what it is. I'm out of that bitch. Oh shit. Oh no. I just went about my life, but that's why I got kicked out because I was at Dreamville with Feats and Row, and they thought that I was feeding them Discord information.
Um, I don't care. I'm just kidding.
Nah, for real. Nah, for real. Listen, I didn't either. I was trying to find a care. I couldn't even find one.
I probably would have kicked your ass out too. I'd have been like, "What you with my op for?"
But the thing is, like, how my
And you have the nerve to
niggas
be
don't even
dressed
have. My
up.
problem is niggas don't be having real beef at all. Like you want me to like, come on now. Come on now. And keep in
Hmm.
mind that the people that was in there, they were they since they are friends of Dory, you know, friends of Dory kind of treat me a specific type of way, which is fine. You know, cool. But since they're friends of Dory, I don't think Dory and I were speaking at the moment. Nobody even said nothing to me. But how you're mad at who I'm hanging out with when we don't hang out?
Hmm.
So
Okay.
that's kind of
Okay,
crazy
can I
because I
tell
don't
the
know. That
truth
sound
now or
crazy.
no?
Don't that sound crazy?
Oh.
Well, I don't know why, Mamina.
So
I know
I'm a
that you had sent me
no,
the invite. I'm
no,
not sure
Oh
no, you're
if you
shit! See,
wanted
he
me to
fine.
brought it
tell
back.
the
Every
The
time
truth.
you
reason
bring
I'm gonna
somebody up,
do,
they want to attack.
the
Here
reason I'm
we
gonna
go.
do,
I
I ain't
I'm
didn't
said
gonna
nothing
attack
about
Hello,
you.
nobody.
I'm
Mama,
gonna
can you
remove
hear me?
You said
Sunny.
my name multiple times. I didn't even
Mama, can
attack
you hear
you.
me?
Hold on,
Hello?
so really quick. Because hey,
Oh,
Bray,
you
are
can't
you
hear
at
me?
work?
Can I go
Because I
first
know you.
before she start
Yeah,
getting
go
us
ahead, go
off?
ahead,
Because
go ahead, go ahead.
it's very odd to me that Dory got up here and lied and said, well, I didn't say anything because Bray spoke on this and she spoke on this, without failing to mention that I never spoke to you and you was over there mumbling and cackling. I never said
I
anything.
didn't fail to mention that. I
Please,
did
please,
mention that. I said,
I don't want to go back and forth. I'm at my job. I know that
okay.
y'all are kind of on Section 8 and unemployed. That's not the case for me, and I would like to keep my position. Um, so you got up here and tried to spin the reason why you had a lack of morality and that your spirit wasn't moved when you saw some weird shit go down. You tried to deflect and say, well, Bray, she was talking about this, she was talking about this. No, I did it after the fact. I never, when I was beefing with Janae, I never touched you. Never did anything until you started mumbling and cackling. You sat over there and was like, oh, he getting news and $25. Knowing what happened, it just makes you've just exposed that you're a terrible person. You're saying, oh, well, I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. It's the reason why you're telling the truth. You would have never, none of y'all would have never said anything. And it's just like you, Jonay, um, Alicia, Kiera, like all this shit is messy. Seth, you up here laughing and giving weird ass jokes with your dusty bum ugly ass when you was in that Discord too. You was in that Discord too. So I don't
Okay.
understand why the fuck you up here with your extra weird ass acting like this is a laughing matter. Something is spiritually wrong with you motherfuckers because y'all clearly just don't understand that this is wrong. And Dory keeps saying, this is fodder. I don't understand the conversation. Bitch, news were leaked. Someone was violated. A crime was committed. And people want to understand if more people from the community that this mod has curated this environment are being victimized.
I never said
I
the
was
news were
new.
fodder
Please don't
at all.
interrupt me. I'm not trying to raise my voice in my office. Um, but more people have been violated, and we're trying. I was new in the community. Mamuna's new in the community. So, how many new girls in the community did y'all mean asses, Micah included, decided to violate? That's what people are asking. And you're saying, if you ask me, I told the truth. Well, Dory, how the fuck was I going to ask you if I didn't know that they were being shared? It was a secret Discord, remember? So if none of you demons were going to come to the front for it, none of y'all spirits were so disturbed that you had to say something, like what Sunny said when she found out she cussed you out, and you talking about, oh, she was only mad because it was
And still
Micah.
didn't tell you.
No,
Hmm.
no, bitch, she was mad because it was some demonic energy going on, and
No,
you
she was
weren't
mad
going.
because of Micah, which is fine. Whatever the reason is
No,
fine. And I
no, it's
understand that you're
the
upset.
reason
I
that you have to
totally
keep
understand. But again,
Melina, can you mute her? Because I'm not about to go back and forth with her raising my voice.
Mm.
She don't understand that I have to keep a job because maybe she's unemployed. Like I said, it's the point that y'all had to, that you're still deflecting, saying, well, it was because of Micah. Why can't it just be because it was the right thing? I'm not understanding it.
Yeah, and
And
hold
y'all
on, wait.
making
Did
it
she
seem
just say I
like
was?
this is just some normal ass shit and you laughing, but bitch, if I was in Georgia, you wouldn't be laughing. You wouldn't be
I'm
laughing.
literally trying to answer your question, but you
You
can
wouldn't be
continue.
laughing. And when I start dragging your ass on this net, you're not gonna be
Oh
laughing.
my God.
Because when I
This is
start
like
posting your
this is
photo,
like a cycle again.
Dory,
Like
let me
this
post
is
your
literally a
photos.
cycle.
Mamuna, can you mute her? Because I'm about to leave too. When I
Okay.
post your photos on my timeline and we dissect your body, that face, question why them titties sagging and you ain't got no kids, then we're going to see
Come
how
on, Brain.
if you understand. Because what y'all don't understand, my method to my madness is guilty by association, get penalized too.
Okay, I understand that. I would like to address a couple of things, right? Bray, before you had and I had even had our exchange in playback, and when I literally laughed at a joke, I laughed at the joke because it was a joke that
It
everyone
wasn't
was
a
la
joke. It
Okay,
was
I understand
disrespect.
your perspective, but I'm telling
No,
you
it
mine.
wasn't. You're a
I
demon, so
understand
that's
your
why you think it
perspective, but
was a
I'm
joke.
telling you mine.
You're
I
a
didn't have
demon, so you think it's a
Okay, I'm a
joke. It was
demon.
not a
Okay, cool.
joke. It was
Okay,
not
it
a
was
joke.
not a joke. It was not a
Tell the
joke.
room.
Okay.
Tell the room the joke.
I'm finishing. The
Tell the
joke was
room
that you
the
tipped
joke.
him after he was literally calling you a stretch. I thought that was funny.
Are are we
That's why
friend?
I
Are we
laughed.
friends?
That's literally it.
Are we friends?
Jesus Christ.
Were we
Absolutely
friends?
not, which is why I
So
didn't
why
say
the
any,
fuck
like, I
do
keep on
your
trying to
bum
tell you
ass?
something that you don't want to
Why
hear.
the fuck do your bum ass think that it? I would think it's a joke, or you think that you can speak on a girl who has been dragging bitches, including your friends, right? Why do
Hmm.
you think that you can speak on me? And I
Hmm.
have never spoken on you, and you saw what the fuck I do to bitches who speak on me. And you
Hmm.
so smart, right? PR girl, right? If you so smart, I guess that's why Melissa Ford career is where it's at, right?
Hmm.
You so smart, right?
Hmm. This is like a cycle. So I'm answering your question. I don't know if you're just wanting to do this or if you wanted answers.
Um, it's it, you keep saying if I wanted answers, Dory. How are we going to ask you questions to shit that we don't know was done? Do you understand that, right?
I'm literally telling you, but you're still going with this.
They okay. So who else news were shared in the Discord?
To my knowledge, it was just I saw your meme in there when I was tagged in that, and I think that it was one other person who I spoke to directly that I'm not going to put on the timeline.
Can you tell? See, that's where
I spoke
you
to them
said.
directly that I'm not going to put on the timeline. I don't know why you're asking me.
No
So,
worries. It doesn't matter because
right.
Bray.
So,
So hold
and
Hold
on.
on. Okay, so let me ask
I
this: Was
would
this
like to
person?
finish, like,
Was
I
this
mean,
you?
Maimuna, when you brought me up here, I didn't know if it was to
Okay, so
address
hold on.
something or whatever it was. Because once you
Okay,
took
here's
me
what I
down,
want
I
to
let it
do.
be.
Okay,
Mamona
hold on. Here's what I want to do.
was
Have
the person in
answer.
the community?
Yeah,
That's my
answer the
next
rest of her
question.
question.
That's it. It was the person in the community.
No, the
That's
person's not in the community.
they were not in the community.
Jesus Christ. No.
Okay.
And it has, again, that has nothing to do with you. So, as I have said, I understand why you're mad, and I totally get that. I'm not taking away
Okay,
from
but
your anger.
what
I,
you have to understand though, Dory, is that, and I'm sorry to cut you off.
I don't think you
It's just,
understand.
yeah, I don't think she understands is when multiple people, you just told us that another person was violated. So now, okay, oh God, now that's another person that we have to go hunt
Hold
down.
on.
You could
So hold
just
on.
tell us.
but
When did you tell
Maimuna,
the
I'm
other
literally trying
Mamona?
to tell
When
you, and
did you
you're like
tell?
muting me. I don't
When
You
know
did
said
what
you
the
you
tell
point
didn't,
the
you
is.
said
Are
person?
you
you
didn't
going
When did you
to
answer.
tell the
listen
person
to
that they
me or
were
are you not going to
violated?
listen to me? I can go either
When
way.
did you tell the person that they were
That
violated?
is
Just
not
recently?
your business.
Yes,
I
it
already
is
told you
because
your
you only
business.
opening up your mouth to
I
your
already
benefit.
told you
You are a
I told you
fucking
things that concern
demon,
you.
you
I told you
bum
things
There's
that
ass
an
concern
bitch.
Maimuna,
open
and I have
You
talked to
are
people
a bum
directly.
ass
investigation.
I
bitch.
don't know
There's
You
an
why.
are a
open
bum ass bitch.
investigation,
Oh
and
my
you
God.
there's an open investigation, and you just
And I
told us
talked
there's a
to who I
second
talked
person.
to. I did. I
Okay,
talked to who I talked to.
okay.
And I talked to
I
them
hope,
directly.
and Cobb, I hope you're listening to
I
all
don't
this
know,
shit.
like, you're asking me
What
questions,
power
but
does
you're not
Cobb
And
letting
you
me
have?
decide
answer.
what you want to do with this shit.
You have more power than he does, sweetie. Okay, thank you. All right, because if you're not gonna, I don't really
You're
expect you to
asking me,
tell
but
us.
you're not letting me answer. I don't
You
know
just
what.
said that you're
You
not gonna
just
tell us
said
because
you're
it's none of
not
our
gonna
I'm
business.
say
telling
anything.
you something and you're not letting me
Oh,
answer.
okay, go ahead. Finish out what you were saying. My
I
apologies.
understand why Bray is upset. That makes sense. I'm not taking away from her anger. The way she wants to talk about me, do whatever you need to do, that's fine. That doesn't take away anything that I've said. Even my motive or whatever you're saying, oh, you're demonic, you're shady or whatever. Think whatever you want to think. I still told the truth. I still, despite me even not even fucking with you, I told the truth. And before you're sitting here saying you and I hadn't even had words or whatever, we hadn't had words. But whenever you were going back and forth with Jonay, you were saying things about me. I heard you.
And no,
And
I
that's why
didn't.
I stopped
You're a
talking to
liar.
you.
You're a liar.
Oh
Honeybee
my
had me.
God.
Listen, bitch,
This
one thing
is
that I don't do, and everybody has seen, I'm listen, I have no reason to lie. Honey B had her ones with you. I made sure in the spaces that I held that I told them that I didn't want you talking about them. Me and Honey B fell out because she wouldn't stop mentioning y'all asses. Okay? So one thing for certain, two things for sure. It wasn't until your ass started mumbling and cackling that I got on your ass. Bitch,
And we
you are
had
not
our
the
exchange
victim.
directly, and I
That's
left it there. You did
no.
not, and that's
Yes, because
okay.
that's how I get down.
You
You don't
can, and
get you
I'm not
can't
disagreeing with you.
tell
I don't know
me
how many
when to
times I
take,
keep saying that.
but
You
you
kept
keep
doing what you wanted to do, and I let you do it.
yes,
I didn't say anything to
because
you.
you
But
don't
now
get to
expecting me to sit here and have your back or do whatever is, oh, I'm not your friend. You're not my friend. I didn't have an obligation to
that's
tell you
see,
anything.
but that's where you birds getting shit confused is that you're thinking that I'm asking to defend me. No, we're looking at y'all like, why are y'all hanging around a weirdo?
No, and I understand that
No, no,
too.
no.
That's,
So
I'm
take
not
me out the equation, right?
okay.
So we're talking about you.
I was
Why
around a
are
weirdo.
y'all? You was
Yes.
just in playback.
hmm
Why are you hanging around a weirdo?
You're
Why did
absolutely
Jonay,
correct.
when I just asked her before you ladies gave me the truth, why did Jonay lie to me,
I
right?
don't know. That's a
And
question for her.
yeah, I'm just saying, I'm putting all of these things in perspectives where y'all people are talking about me, right? Why the fuck should we defend Bray, right? I get it. Everybody hates me. I'm a terrible person
I'm
because
not
I
speaking for
called y'all
everybody. I was only
ugly,
speaking for myself.
whatever. But my thing is that why are y'all not holding y'all self accountable, and why were y'all still supporting Micah after y'all see that he was a terrible person? That's period. That's it. I don't. The other stuff doesn't matter. You just
hmm
said that somebody else news were leaked.
hmm
Why? Why is Micah something like that? Somebody you want to surround yourself with? If you have all these high morals, right? You PR girl, and you this and you that, and you so called better than everybody,
I
right?
never said any of
I
those
mean,
things,
you
but I appreciate it.
insinuate it. A lot of people insinuate
I
it.
didn't insinuate. I don't have
I
to insinuate.
insinuated. I insinuated, but I actually
Uh,
do believe I'm better than you bitches. I think I got more money than you hoes. I think I look better than you bitches.
I'm sure.
I actually feel like that, and the resume adds up in real life.
I'm very glad about that. But
It
again,
does.
as much as you
Y'all
want to
are
say, that's
pathetic.
fine. I don't have that energy for you. All I said was what I said. No reason why you know the
But
things is because I told you the truth, and that is it.
Dory, you're a
And that's cool
woman
with
and
me.
you're smart. You should understand that if it's a sensitive situation, you're
I
up
do
here talking
understand that. I
about,
said that from the
but
beginning.
you don't you keep saying you do, but your actions is saying otherwise. Y'all got to stop listening to what people say and what they're doing, because she's saying that she understands, but at the same time she's deflecting. She's not trying to
There's
give
no
more
deflection at
information.
all.
Well, when I'm
I
saying
was trying to
that,
give more information, but I was muted and taken
when
off the stage.
no, but
She asked a
Dory,
direct question about, oh, I feel like people are doing certain things. And I'm telling you, that's not what's happening. I'm saying this
you're
is kind of getting
saying
out of hand whenever, and then it's like, okay,
what
well, people are saying they want to wake it up.
that right
People
there,
want to wake it up about podcasters. People want to wake it up about DMs. They want to wake it up about surgery. They want to wake it up about very personal things
Dory,
that have
nobody is
nothing to
talking
do
about
with
that.
this. That is
Nobody
what
is
I keep
talking
on
about
trying to
that.
say.
See, you're
There
talking
was a
about your
direct
DMs.
question, and I'm giving
You're
you a direct
talking
answer, and you
about
don't want to hear it.
you're talking about your DMs.
I'm
Nobody gives a fuck
talking
about
about mine. I'm talking about what Muna asked and
this
said. Whenever
space.
people are wanting to wake it up, what are we waking up? And I just told you, people want to wake it up about these podcasters. They want to
We
wake it up
don't
about
give a
surgeries. They want
fuck
to wake it up
about
about
that.
relationships. They don't want to wake. There's nothing to wake up about
We
selling
don't give
nudes.
a fuck about
Okay.
that. This
But
space
that's the
wasn't
answer. You don't
about
give a fuck about the answer then.
the space
Then that's
was
okay with
not
me too. Fuck.
about the podcast.
Yeah,
I
but
But
I
never
don't.
what the
I don't
wanted the
think
question
flow.
so.
was, that's the answer.
But I don't think
That's the
so because
answer.
that's.
Okay,
But
so
you
wake it up on the
said
podcast. What
specifically.
was, you know what, Mamuna, wait.
Oh my
Wake it up
But
on
God.
the
no. But you
podcast. What was
specifically
done?
said he would go to jail if he would say it. So that's
What
what I
was
was
done?
saying. Like, what
What
are
was
you trying
done?
to wake up that's so bad that he'd go to jail for?
And one,
Well,
I went to
when
the
you're
police.
asking a question and saying, are people selling news? Are people human trafficking? And it's dead silent. And I'm sitting here telling you, no. Well, I don't know
We
why
moved
you're like
past
muting me or
that.
taking me down for that
Okay,
when I'm telling
people.
you the answer.
Okay,
That's the
we
answer.
moved past it. Nobody's selling nudes. We don't give a fuck.
Okay.
We're
Okay. Well,
asking
that's
for
all I got
more
then.
information. What other criminal? See, one thing, I talked to the police and I gave them a name, and this is something that they were asking me about suspects and witnesses. So technically, certain people couldn't be a suspect because they weren't the one who actually committed the crime, right? So it's people that I gave that are witnesses. And the police said that they cannot subject y'all to be suspects because y'all did not intentionally, y'all, if you did not do it, you're excluded. So whatever Juice is talking about that he don't want to go to jail and etc. If you
Right.
didn't do it, you're not going to go to jail. So that's where I'm confused why people won't just say what the people did to save themselves. Why are y'all not saving yourselves? I put in two reports, one with the FBI and one with my local authority, because apparently the FBI runs cybersecurity, right?
Yep.
And the
Cyber
Barbs
crimes.
use this website a lot. They kick in doors, okay? And within a 2 month span, I'm so serious, okay? So the police are going to be involved. They will be reaching out, especially with this space. It's everything in it. Y'all just got on here, and I who raised y'all? Because y'all literally have incriminated yourselves, and instead of speaking and furthering to make it be known, okay, I did not do this, this was done. Okay, we know news was shared. What else was done? What we know that Sade had a voice recording with Joe. What happened with Sade and Joe? What happened with with Ish and these nudes? There's things being said that are affecting also the podcast and where it's bad for business because Micah is running one of these platforms. So, can you speak to any of those things that's bad for business that Micah has done that's violated the Joe Button podcast?
Me, Dory? No, I can't speak for anything about what that nigga's got going on. I answered you directly of what I could speak to.
So, you pretty much saying that the only thing you knew about is nudes and that's it.
Yeah, and I told you that like a couple days ago, I think. I told you what I knew.
You said some podcaster stuff. What
You
was
said
that?
it
Yeah,
was
that has
podcaster
nothing
stuff
to,
that they
there's
want to
nothing
wake up.
criminal about that. That is people's business. And when
I
you
didn't
asked me
say
if people
criminal.
what they wanted to wake up, that's what I was telling you.
I didn't
So
say
you
criminal.
skipping a step and going from
I didn't say criminal. I
not, I'm
said
not
bad
talking
for
to you.
business.
I'm not talking to you. I was talking to Maimuna because she asked the question
Girl, you
earlier and
talking
it
in
was
circles
quiet.
and we are
And I was the
quiet.
only one who was sitting here saying, because I hear it in your tone and I hear where this is going. And I'm like, I don't want you to think that this was something that it
Mama,
wasn't.
can you ask her since she
Oh my
don't want
God.
to listen to me? What did she say? Because I never said criminal. I said, what did he do that's bad for business with the Joe Button podcast? You said that they were going to wake it up with the podcasters. We heard
Ask the
Ish
people who
name,
are wanting
we
to wake
heard
it up
Sade
then,
name.
because I already am just answering you what I know. And I already told you that all the things that were questioned before and people were silent and it was, okay, well, why isn't anyone saying anything? And I was like, okay, well, let me say something. That is not what that was. No one was doing the things that you were in like trying to, or even guess or whatever. No, it
No,
was
it wasn't
nothing to the
guessed. It
effect.
was
I'm
said in
not
y'all's
talking to
faces.
you. No
It was
one was
said
doing
in
anything
y'all's
about selling a
faces.
nude. No one was doing anything about human trafficking or whatever it was, or this was a ring, or
Did
this
y'all
feels like
hear her
Epstein.
deflecting? We're
No one.
talking about the podcast.
Oh my
Why are
God.
you continue going
Okay.
sideways?
Bray, I
Okay.
don't think this really got nothing to do with the podcast, Bray. Like you,
So
I
hold on,
understand.
mushy,
I understand. Hold
mushy.
on, give me one second.
Hold
Give me
on,
one second.
no,
I
mushy,
understand what
because
you're
you
saying.
don't know, you can't read my mind and you don't know what the fuck I'm about to say. So
I'm
the
just
reason
saying.
why I asked
Go
her
ahead.
that, wait, see, I'm
Go
smarter
ahead.
than a lot of you. The reason
Go
why
ahead.
I
Go
asked her
ahead. Go
that,
ahead.
because pretty much, Dory, you're saying you don't have any fucking information, you want attention, and you up here wasting our motherfucking time. Got it.